Hello, it is I, once again, the Bruce Wayne of Azure Lane, back at it again for another Azure Lane stream. Hang on a second, I need to check something. Need to run a sound check real fast. Oh wait, I have no sound. Oh, this is why. There we go, so there's the music. Let's double check the sound real fast. I have no sound here either. Testing. 1, 2, testing. Let's double check the sound. Okay, there's a sound. Okay, it looks like I have sound, and it looks like everything is good to go. Oh, Shoto's already in the house. Hello, Shoto. Bruce Wayne of Azure Lane is live. Yes, I am. How are you today, Shoto? As you can see, as a result of some antics from last night, I have bought the Anchorage skin. And it was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Man, this Anchorage skin is something else. I was like, the Anchorage skin is, how do I say, beautifully lewd? I don't know what the word is. I need to come up with a term for this. I need to come up with a very specific term that applies to this, because you can't just say it's like not naughty lewd. It's like wholesomely lewd, I guess. I don't know. Disbeat Gaming, welcome, Disbeat Gaming. How are you today? See, I'm good, man. Shoto says, good to see you again. And yes, Anchorage skin, absolutely the Anchorage skin. Mm-hmm. Oh, and it's funny. I'm waiting for the Manju to jump, because the Manju was doing the jumping thing earlier. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the new animation they added right here. Wow. Yeah. She is actually just bouncing on the other end to balance out the Manju. Her chibi is adorable. It's lewdful. Disbeat Gaming, I'm good. I'm glad you are good. Yeah, what was I doing today? I forgot. Oh, I needed to, okay. I remember now. I remember I had people to grind. That's what she said. I had ship girls to grind, which also sounds, never mind. There was someone else I was thinking of leveling up, and now I cannot remember that particular ship. Which ship was that? Oh, Nicholas. And you, I think, need to be... Oh no, I don't have enough. Oh, dang. Okay, I think if I pulled you out, I might forget to put you back in the... Actually, no, wait, I need to... Let's see, up, and what the heck, why not? Up. There we go. Have you checked out Royal Fortune skin? I think I rented it, and it was just okay. It was an okay skin. I liked it. I knew I probably was not gonna buy it, but I do like Royal Fortune skin. Random Cthulhu floating monsters in the background. I was like, what is going on over there? I don't know why she has. She is like half human, and I wouldn't say half human. She's like 80% human and 20% Cthulhu, which I always thought was kind of funny about Royal Fortune's character design. I was like, that's a lot of Cthulhu for one ship girl to contain. That's a whole lot of Cthulhu. Where was I at doing this here? Okay, let me see what else is going on. Okay, so Let's see. I still have plenty of... Oh, another one of these zones popped up. I love the rewards I can take from those zones. I still haven't beaten the main arbiter yet because my points aren't high enough. And that's because I was saving a lot of my oil for that... Well, I was saving a lot of my oil for the event. And I believe I have enough oil. I just still want to grind this place. Okay, wait. Let me go in here. Amazing animation. Yeah, yeah, Shoto, now you see what I was talking about the last stream. You know, they yeah, they try and sell you the skin hard later in the event. Or so they always, it seems like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they will, you know, send you some something nice to try to convince you to buy the skin, and I always kind of like to wait for them to do that. You know. Except in this case, because I got a super chat basically giving me money to buy the skin. So I was like, all right, I'll just buy it. Anyway, where was I at? Okay, so I'm going to use my Iron Blood Fleet. Oh, by the way, yeah, I tested out this new destroyer gun. It's beastly. Like, here, let me show you guys something. I'm going to put 2 of these on Emden. I like these destroyer guns. These destroyer guns are very good. So Emden's going to be rocking 2 of these during this stream. One of them at plus 13. I think that's her main one. Yeah, one of them at plus 13. And she will not only suffer less damage from air attacks, she'll also absolutely beast any light armor in this game. So here we go. Eldritch creatures? See, look, the gun fires so fast. It's like a non-stop, just, you know, non-stop machine gun of HE ammo. You say, well, it is a UR destroyer gun. Absolutely. It's a non-stop, you know, machine gun of heavy HE ammo that does considerable damage. Look at that. Just machine gun the whole screen away. Of course, it helps the fact that they have Bismarck on, you know, on here with the fastest firing rainbow gun. I still haven't gotten around to making it. Well, it's a good gun to reach for. I had enough resources lying around to make 2 of them. And then I think I could make a third. Yeah, I could make a third. I don't know. I might want to save the I have to use my like you know, UR what's that? The blueprint part that but I have like it's a question mark one, so I don't want to just throw all those into one thing. I might need those for later. Oh, by the way, it's highly possible. So I have developed a, and this is just something I'm going to put on a trial run. I've developed a stream schedule, and it's going to include 3 days where I have a dedicated, at least around 2 hours of streaming. And those days I have designated Demon Time Tuesday, War Thunder Wednesday, and Streamin' Saturday. So, and the time at the start of the stream is actually roughly around the time this stream started. So I believe that's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is just something, keep in mind, this is, you know, something I'm putting on a trial run. You know, something I'd like to do is I'd like to have dedicated streaming hours you know, or at least an hour or a couple hours throughout the week where you just know I'll be streaming. So then if anyone's wondering, you know, what's OG Investigator going to be doing, or when is he up on stream, you just know when the time starts, you know. Shoto says, yeah, I saw you put it in the Discord. Yes, I did. Post it in the Discord. Yes. So I would like to have dedicated streaming hours. That way, you know, anyone can, you know, just know when I'll be up. Speed. Don't forget the arcade. You know, I still have not tried any of these arcade games. I don't know. I was always focused on grinding XP. I should probably take a look at those this stream sometime. Okay, I've seen one of the arcade games now that I think about it, and it did look kind of fun. So I'm going to have to go take a look at that. I don't remember which one it was, but it did look kind of fun. And I'm like, I don't know, those arcade games, it's sort of like, I like mini games. I actually really have to try them out before I can judge them, because I can't pass judgment on any of these games I haven't played. I just saw them from a distance, and I was like, yeah, that looks all right. Time to grind some ship girls. I want more fleet tech at level 120, or more gold parts. That's what I've been itching to get, is more gold parts. The arcade has its own shop tickets you can exchange for skins and other items. I saw that. I thought that the rewards were definitely worth it. The arcade has rerun mini games in it. For real? Okay. The Candy Crush minigame was the easiest one for me. Candy Crush. I actually never played Candy Crush. I don't know. Something about candy. Like my, you know what's funny is, I went home for a while and I found that a lot of my family members were playing Candy Crush. Like, yeah. I was like, why is everyone playing this game? It must be fun. It just wasn't something I wanted to invest my time in, because at the time I was into Skyrim. I was heavily into Skyrim on my, like, I don't know, 15th playthrough of Skyrim. So I just didn't have, I was like, you know, Candy Crush seems like nice. I just would rather, you know, I'd rather take a great sword and slay an orc, you know. I'd rather cut down a vampire. I got my priorities in order. Say same. The tower one got old fast. I do, however, want the skin. I always want the extra skin. That is one thing I really like, is getting extra skins without, you know, having to pay gems for them. I like that idea a lot. See, my stepdad reached level 7,000. That was a couple of years ago. I don't know how hard it is to reach level 7,000, but reaching level 7,000 in anything sounds ridiculously difficult or time-consuming. I think I went to 150, then started just dropping it off the edge. Candy Crush, really? See, I just wasn't in... I never got that much into Candy Crush. Like, I would say there's only 4 games, really. 5 games that I would say have consumed that many hours of my life to reach ridiculously high levels. The first of those games is World of Tanks. R.I.P. World of Tanks is dead now. And I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's about to die. Dang, it's a shame, because I liked that game. That game probably cost me the most money of any game ever, was World of Tanks. I know I spent in total, and keep in mind, I made my account in 2012. I know I spent over $1,000 on that game over the course of the time playing it. They got my money. That was the only game that got that much money out of me. I'm like, dang. Only game to get that much money out of me. I'm like, never again. I will never let a game, you know, sap that much money out of my wallet. Azur Lane may be a next contender though. Possibly. They separated the monthly shop into two shops, one that restocks and another that doesn't. Okay. I do remember reading that. Okay. I'll take a look at that. I don't know. I always was like focusing on the event and focusing on grinding my ship girls. Or also getting gold parts. That's another thing. I've been slacking on Operation Siren. World of Warships is still going, and the collabs with Azur Lane are good. Same with Warhammer. Yeah, World of Warships actually improved. Like, I know the same people. They're supposed to be owned by the same, you know, people, but World of Warships, I think they're not at their peak in terms of players, but they actually have been improving lately. I need to get my World of Warships account back. Because I know I have a World of Warships account, and that I could probably add that to my stream sometime. Yeah, I should probably stream World of Warships. Dang, that would be a good game to stream. Okay, I'm gonna get my World of Warships account back. I still remember the email, and I believe I still remember the password. Most I've spent on a game in total is probably 200 to 300, and that's over years. Yeah, for me, World of Tanks, that was over the course of like 8 years. I spent about, yeah, that was over the course of 8 years. I spent about $1,000 on World of Tanks. So that is still, granted, for 8 years, $1,000 isn't like a lot, but I mean, for any game to get $1,000 out of me, total is impressive. I've never spent $1,000 on any game other than World of Tanks. Actually, you know what? I did spend some money on World of Warships. So if you count them together, because they are made by the same maker, those makers have gotten... I did not spend $1,000 on World of Warships. Probably like 500 max. Less than that, maybe? I don't know. Noriko is streaming World of Warships right now. Oh, really? Oh, he told me he streams World of Warships. Sometimes I see his stream notification, and I'll... Yeah, that... Okay. Not his notification, but I'll, like, see it when I click on YouTube. I'll enter. I'll be like, yeah, what's going on with Noriko? Huh. He's streaming World of Warships. He seems to be streaming that a lot. This be gaming. I have New Jersey as the captain of Iowa, and it has a custom New Jersey AL skin. That I do remember seeing. Okay, so here's the thing. I do remember playing World of Warships when one of those Azur Lane collab events was happening, and the thing is, as much as I like Azur Lane and World of Warships, the prices they were asking for these Azur Lane like commanders, I was just not willing to pay them. I was like, I already have these ships in Azur Lane. Why would I spend extra trying to get them in, you know, it's like, I don't know. It did not seem fair what they were charging, to me at least. I did like the commanders though, because I noticed they had already some skills added, and I was like, yeah, that's actually a very good commander to have. And I think they had some of them even had the voice actresses like actually doing all the voice work for your ship when you're commanding it. I liked that too. I wonder if that's why they charge more, because it was like a whole bunch of, it wasn't just the art they were asking for, it was like a whole voice actress you know, actually doing work for it, that would explain a lot. That would explain that right away. AL is the most I spent on a game, if you also count figures. Okay, so yeah, Azur Lane. Okay, if you add the Anchorage skin, so I bought gems for the Anchorage skin, and then I also figured while I'm buying these gems, I think I'm just going to get the ring pack because I wanted 2 oath rings, and now I have 2 oath rings, and I'm sitting on them deciding which ship to oath, or which 2 ships to oath, really. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dang. Now, if you add up all the money I've spent on Azur Lane, it may actually have just finally approached maybe $100. I need to double check how much total it is. But yeah, Azur Lane is slowly but surely kind of getting my money. Slowly but surely. The collab was the commander, all the voice lines and custom skins, so that's why they were pricey. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wow, I just noticed. Okay, so Agir and Prince Heinrich have been taken out, but not Emden. Oh, they ain't gonna survive this. Now Emden's dead. Okay, now they all dead. That was atrocious. You did good, Iron Blood Fleet, for what you were designed to do. But yeah, I do remember getting some of the characters from the event because it was like in World of Warships, I did get some anime characters, and I remember checking out these anime characters from other events from that I had never personally played. But when I got them, I was surprised that they had, and one voice actress I really liked. I cannot remember her name, but I do have her character on one of my ships, and I remember thinking, wow, this voice is extremely soothing. Because she has that, like, gosh, what's a good example of who in Azur Lane of her voice actress? Okay, so, I believe Gangit has a voice that sounds similar. It's like this deep, it's clearly still, you know, you can clearly hear, like, the femininity in the voice, but it's like a deep feminine voice. I was like, I find this incredibly soothing for some reason. Strangely soothing. Like I heard it jokingly called the big sister voice. Or I heard another name for this voice that I don't think I should repeat here on the stream. But it was like, it's a certain type of voice. What's another term for it? I guess a femme fatale type of voice? I don't know. Seductive femme fatale? Frederick? Oh no, that wasn't the ship. You know what? I'm going to see, since I have such a powerful laptop, I'm going to see if I can actually just download World of Warships right now while streaming. Because this laptop, the fans aren't even cooking, and it doesn't seem like it's even a problem. Let me go to World of Warships. Let me see. I could probably download it and stream at the same time. Yeah, I'm checking the stream right now. It looks like it's still... okay, I have no problems. I love this laptop. This laptop was worth every penny. Let me see this. So... yeah, here's World of Warships. I'm going to download it right now. Granted, I had it on my old laptop, but now that I got this new one, I haven't had World of Warships ever put on this laptop. But I have a very good World of Warships account, by the way. Frederick, FDG is the kind of voice I think you're talking about. She has that voice too. Yes. Yes, she does. Oh, hold up. Hold up now. Hmm. Okay, I need to change this to... Okay, here we go. I can just download the oh wait, does my old account still work? I'll be surprised if this works. Wait. Maybe this one? Take into account... Wait, make sure you are not a robot. You know what's crazy is that robots are getting so advanced they can actually push the button. I saw it on YouTube. Oh no, wait, incorrect. 3-5. Okay, wait, let's see. Is it this one? Oh nope, type the characters. Ugh. They keep asking to prove I'm not a robot. I wonder how advanced have these robots gotten lately? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because I don't like dystopia. Okay, wait. Let me see. Reset password. Oh no. Okay, wait. Wow, I guess my account is gone. It's been that long since I logged in, maybe. Wait, I did not mean to click that. Send my fleet back into battle. You know, Azuma's survivability is actually worse than it should be for her being a UR. Like, I'm almost thinking of switching back to Chikuma, but it's Operation Siren, and she does have the Siren Killer skill. So, actually, I'm just going to halt you, because I know you're going to fight the main boss. So, I'm going to send my Eagle Union fleet. Popeye collab is current. Popeye? You mean like the old 1950s and 40s cartoon Popeye? I gotta dig into that. You know what? I think my account has been extinct. Because I haven't played World of Warships in a while. Damn. Popeye the Sailor Man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, RJX says, how's it going, OG? It is going good. How are you today? See, well, there was a mishap that made a few countries decide to ban AI development for drones. You know what? That makes me feel a little better. Because I have seen some strange stuff. Like, I was reading up a bunch of news on AI. And, like, I swear, everyone that watched Terminator and is involved in AI development, you failed at life. That's I don't know what to tell these guys. They keep like I don't know if you saw this, but the U.S. Air Force recently admitted that they had an exercise involved. What didn't admit that they had an exercise. It sounded like it happened, and then they lied about it and denied it. But the more they denied it, the more it sounded like it actually did happen. Where they had an exercise where they had an operator using a drone that had AI in it to attack targets. And instead of what happened was the drone ended up attacking its own operator, and that was because it's got so for destroying it was told to destroy a surface-to-air missile battery. Now, if it destroys the battery, it gets points. Now, so when the operator told it to not attack the battery for whatever reason, it turned around and destroyed the operator. And then, and this was all apparently a drone simulation, but it turned around and destroyed the operator. And then after that, they said you lose points for destroying the operator. So when the operator told it not to attack the battery again after it was told it would lose points, they then changed it. So the drone, this is what the drone did. The drone actually went and started attacking the radar nodes through which the operator communicated to the drone. So he basically tried to shut up the operator, saying, "Don't listen. I'm not listening to you anymore." And I was like, "Are you serious?" So this is what they really think. But so it looked like the operator telling it not to attack the SAM battery was viewed as an obstacle by the drone that it had to overcome, and it literally looked at every possible thing around it to overcome that. So yeah, good luck with AI, everybody. I hope I'm not around when that thing gets fully developed, but it looks like I will be. It looks like I will be because it's developing fast. Yeah, some people are going to welcome the new AI robot overlords. Me, I'm going to try and be, I don't know, out on my own, I guess, my own piece of land or something. I don't know. Eat your spinach. Yeah. I remember you saying this on one of your past streams. Yeah. AI ain't looking too good for humanity, bro. It became the T1 Terminator. You know what's even creepier? So reportedly in Japan, I read a news article. I don't know if this is true or not. This might be satire, but it said the article said that apparently it was an article denying that an AI had taken over a robot and killed about 18 people in Japan. And I said, what? And it may have been satire, but the fact that I even have to question whether or not it was true is not good. It's just not good. So I'm like, maybe we should, there should be a law against putting AI in robots. That's the best thing I could think of. No AI in robots, no AI in the defense, apparatus. That AI may just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I think I'll just become Skynet. I pulled Terminator from the internet, and that looks pretty cool. Pass on that. And Gundams? Oh man, if AI gets Gundams, it's over for us. Like, someone needs to tell Japan, don't ever build a Gundam. This is not the time to be building Gundams. Or Macross. I don't know if you ever watched one of my favorite mecha animes was Macross, which stemmed from an original anime called Robotech. And yeah, I would say the mecha in those shows was awesome. It was like so it's basically a fighter that transforms into a mechanized assault suit with a gun, like a mechanized soldier with a gun. I loved Macross and I loved Robotech. I mean, it's difficult to watch now because they're dated. You say no AI in Gundams, too late. There are Gundams already made. Oh, damn it, Japan. Yep, they made one that moves. Damn it, Japan. Why you gotta do us like that? Here we go. Next thing you know, they'll tell me they're already building, giant, what was it from Pacific Rim Jaegers. Next thing you know, if they build a Jaeger, this is the worst time to build a Jaeger or any type of giant, robotic suit to fight kaiju. I'm like, mm-mm. Yeah, imagine it. Like you will see my like. Actually liked Pacific Rim 2, but if you just replace the alien brain in Pacific Rim 2 with an AI, that's where we could be. That could happen. I'm just gonna be like, dang it, someone should have warned him. Actually, we already had the warnings. We had the Terminator movies. Yep, they made one that moves. How is it powered? I want to know that too. How is the Gundam powered? I imagine that power cannot be cheap. I mean, there's no way it could be cheap, first of all, but dang. What are we talking, like a mini nuclear reactor? It's cabled. Oh, okay, it's not practical. Oh, well, then you just unplug the cable. Yeah, if you got a sniper rifle and could shoot out the cable, that thing stopped in its tracks. Okay. Okay, so we have a shot right now. A shot, pun intended. Pun intended. Yeah, as long as it's cable. Don't make anything that can move on its own. Like if you go full Pacific Rim and put a nuclear reactor in that thing, we're boned. That would be bad juju. Oh, hello, Lieutenant Koro. How are you today? See, it's at the Gundam theme park or something like that. Koro says giant robot suits are in general very bad. If World War II has taught us anything, it should be that big ships easily lose to small ones. And the pure existence of Wessel tankets. Oh, you know what that is a thing is I've noticed that historically, when it comes to big machines and weapons, weapon technology advances bigger than armor technology. So you get like it seems to me that most of the, especially right now in Ukraine, so in Ukraine, what's taking out a lot of tanks is actually very small drones with very good explosives, very good suicide drones, because suicide drones have totally replaced attack helicopters in Ukraine at like a fraction of the cost. So, what is the answer to that? It seems like one thing that apparently would work is you need like a whole bunch of like active protection now on a tank for it to survive. Wait, then you got things like Zoids. I remember Zoids. I watched that cartoon. I remember it was a giant robotic lion tiger thing that it had to fight other giant robots. I liked Zoids. Dang, it's been a while since I've seen Zoids. See, many nuke reactors aren't practical either. What happens if it gets destroyed? You would need fusion or some future tech. You know what? Here's my thing is this. There is actually a video, or not a video, it's an article on YouTube that shows an AI was able to design an entire ship, like a whole ship, 100% accurately in China. And it was a warship. It was meant to be a destroyer. And they did it at like a fraction of the time and the cost it takes for using ship architects. So I'm wondering if you got, let's say you got nanotechnology up to spec, and then you had an AI devise a nuclear reactor using nanotechnology. I'm pretty sure they could make some way it would work. I should stop talking about that stuff. This is scaring me. Where was I at here? I was supposed to be clearing a zone. Mm-hmm. On top of that, I could not imagine a fusion reactor. Actually, I could imagine a fusion reactor that small. It would still, I think someone tested a fusion, or no, it might not have been a fusion reactor. It might have been a hydrogen powered car. It was one of those two. But someone built a car that was powered off, I think it was fusion or was it hydrogen? It was one of those two. I remember someone built a car based off one of these technologies. And the only problem was that if you got into a car accident with it, it would probably cause an explosion so big it might take out, you know, half of a city block in the process. So that would be, you know, that's why they shelved that idea. They were like, mm-mm. The world is not ready for these cars. The technology is not ready for these cars, and they put that away. Crow says AI can't really come up with proper new designs. Can only redesign what it already knows. You know, that's a good point. Now that I think about it, because I'm wondering, I did not exactly see the ship that was designed by this AI, but it was basically, I imagine it took a whole bunch of ideas from existing ships and then created in a design based off of those. Because that seems to be how AI works right now. Like, AI seems to be, at the very least, it can only take from what's already been put on the internet and then jumble a bunch of those ideas together and produce something that sort of comes from all those at the same time. So I doubt we have a nuclear fusion car already. I don't even know if we can properly do normal fusion in a lab. It must have been a hydrogen. I think it was a car. Okay, I need to look it up. Actually, I'm gonna look it up right now. Was it a hydrogen cell car? Hydrogen fuel cell. Yeah, I think they tried this back in 2015. Okay, it says they actually have some hydrogen fuel cell cars available. I thought one of these blew up and it was like a spectacular explosion. You know, I say spectacular, but I mean what I really mean is terrifying. Let me look at this. Says they are widely considered safe since the high pressure tanks are designed to survive even the highest speed crashes without leaking or breaching. While hydrogen skeptics routinely cite that, yeah, it was this car. While hydrogen skeptics routinely cite the Hindenburg explosion of 1937, the hydrogen tanks and their hardwire would likely survive even if the rest of the car were destroyed in a crash. No injuries or deaths specific to the hydrogen components have been recorded in the relatively small number of HFCVs sold to date. Okay, so apparently we haven't. They actually are selling some of these cars. We just haven't had a major incident as of late. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse about this. So next time you're driving and you're out in the middle of the road and you look at a car and it says it's powered by, what was it? HFCV, hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. I'm just saying, if I'm in a car and I see that car stop next to me at a red light, I'm probably going to move away from that car. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to skip over to the other lane. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm just going to skip over to the other lane and stay there. See, hydrogen is likely, but IIRC, that technology is technically advanced enough to work properly. But making hydrogen is very energy intensive, and the big media and government are pushing for electric. You know, that makes an excellent point. That, yeah, they're obsessed with pushing for electric, and the ability to have electric is just not there right now. Like, okay, have you seen any of the electric cars that have spontaneously combust into flames? It has happened. Like, and it's from one thing or another, but let's see, bruh, imagine referring, oh wait, bruh, imagine referring to an ancient or an accident from the 20th century when talking about 21st century technology. So silly. Huh? Maybe. I mean, we haven't had one yet so far, but you never know. I mean, it's like we haven't had a hydrogen fuel cell kaboom so far, but you never know. It's sort of like I do see the ridiculousness of trying to cite the Hindenburg though, but at the same time, it is a hydrogen fuel cell. Where was I at? Am I ready to face the Arbiter? No, I'm not. Okay, wait, hang on a second. You know, I have not really cut down Algeray Meta to get her to max. I'm going to see how this works. Okay. Electric cars are terrible. The batteries are so bad. Slight temperature changes can drastically impact battery life, and the spontaneous combustion is even worse. I read that, this is what I read, the batteries, if they, so if your battery gets cracked during an accident and it's fully charged, it will release all the energy very rapidly and cause a fire that is astounding, and it's like a fire so hot that it could melt through cars. And then another thing, this is just stuff I read. Another thing I also read is that if you leave your your battery charging overnight, like you hook up your car to the charger overnight, it could possibly also induce a fire. And then I also read that these cars are heavier than combustion cars to a point where a lot of shipping companies are nervous and skittish about shipping full loads of electric cars. Okay, I need to work on getting Algeray Meta up to spec when it comes to fighting. Because I'm like, dang, I need to do some tests on Algeray Meta. You know how many medium armor tests I could do on Algeray Meta? I would love to do a bunch of medium armor tests on Algeray Meta. I'd love to do some other tests on Algeray Meta too, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, this I think I can get. Okay, well, I'm low on action points, but I have oil. Okay, wait. Let me double check something. It says I can sink this. That anchor skin is very refreshing to see in the dock. Oh wait, is she doing the animation? This is the animation. The added animation. Isn't it just I don't know. Something to see. You say lithium fires are no joke. You can't put them out as easily as water just reacts with it. You know, I remember reading something about that in so you know what's funny is so if you're on a ship in the US Navy, they actually have different classes of fires. I love this animation. It's very distracting. Where was I at? Okay, so if you're in the US Navy, they actually have different classes of fires. And there are certain fires where you can put the water out, but then there's other classes of fires where you actually need to use a special type of fire extinguisher. And then I believe the highest classifier. It was, gosh, I cannot remember the name. It's been a while. Okay, so uh, basically, it's a level of fire where it's so hot, metal itself is burning, and they said typically, if there is a this is what I was told was, and I think it was called a D class fire. I need to look it up again, but it was basically if the fire gets this hot and it's from an aircraft on the top of an aircraft carrier, they will. What I was told is this: they would just look around and say, "Hey, which one of you has no wife or kids?" And if you raise your hand, they say, "Okay, you all need to go out there and push that wreckage off the deck of the carrier." And if they're basically saying you could die in the process of putting out that fire. I was like, damn. Mm. Got to watch out for that. You say those fires are terrible. They take an insane amount of water to put out. So much that firefighters sometimes don't even bother trying. Yep. Yeah. It's like so if you were on an aircraft carrier and a plane catches that level of fire, like where the metal is burning, you have to get that off the deck, or else it's going to start burning through metal on the carrier, and that's let me put it this way, that's your ship's ass. Hey OG, what are some submarines that are good for World 14? Okay, so here's what I used for World 14. I used I used I used Kavala, Albacore, and Surcouf. Those are okay choices, but the better choice is always an Iron Blood team up. And if you could find the Iron Blood submarines that have, like, say, let me see. So I remember the main boss is a light cruiser. So if you have any Iron Blood destroyers that are targeted towards light cruisers, that's a good one. Those are good subs to have, especially for the boss. That's such a sussy animation, of course. Yes, it is. It says you can drop an ignited lithium battery into deep water and it'll still just burn underwater. Well, damn. Guess your SOL. Hey, Noriko! What's up, Noriko? WOG stream. Wish you a good stream, OG. I'm just on a break on mine, dropping a like and a hi. What's up, Noriko? Hi. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Careful with the screen that gets you to offside. People have been hit with a copyright. You mean for the music? I could see because that's the copy. That to me is the one thing, is the music. Okay, thank you for letting me know this, Disby Gaming. Royal Fortune. Okay, Royal Fortune is actually a good sub to use under virtually any circumstance. I would support using Royal, because she is a generalist, but she's a good generalist. Tenant Kuro. And of course, the fact that the battery fires tend to just kind of start to burn again for no reason after you've put them out. Yeah, see, that's the thing. These lithium batteries. I mean, I know they power cars and everything. It's just, if one of them actually breaks and releases all the energy stored up after being fully charged, that is a hot fire. That is a really hot fire. Iron Blood Wolfpack? Yes. Yes, Yunchen. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Yunchen Jiang. The Iron Blood Wolfpack is the best submarine team you will get. Actually, here's the one exception. If you can get Albacore, Kavala, and Archerfish together, That is also that team is equal to a wolf pack. I would say that team is equal to a wolf pack for sure. But you absolutely must have Archerfish. And Archerfish is actually one submarine I missed myself. I don't have Archerfish right now. I'm like, dang. Anyway. Let's see. Royal Fortune is so busted. Or Ironblood Wolfpack stacking is great. Yeah, Yun Xinjiang. Okay, thank you. Yeah. The Royal... Yeah, the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack is the king of subs right now. Or the US SSR subs with Archerfish. Nautilus is really fun to mess around with on World 14 because she gets so far ahead of your Vanguard. She takes a lot of the fire for a moment, and her getting hit debuffs. Yes, Nautilus is the best purple submarine. Yeah, actually, Nautilus is very good. And Disbeat, yes for the music. Okay, so thank you. I will make sure to keep my time on that screen extra short. Because I did not know that. I would like to avoid that at all costs. Dang. Albacore to bully Taiho and Archerfish to make Shinano sad. That technically, yeah. Yeah, this is very true. That is the best, like, you absolutely need. Dang, I wish I got Archerfish. That's one ship I regret missing out on. Archerfish for sure. Okay. Let me see. I really hope that that Independence Oath skin becomes a real thing. Okay, and Cavallo bullied Shikaku, yes. Yes, she did. Yeah. Those American submarines were like, you know, pests to the Japanese. The worst kind. Kind that shows up and just sinks your battleship or carrier. Terrible. Mostly carriers, actually. I think only one American submarine sank a Japanese battleship. It was mostly carriers and cruisers. And cargo ships. Lots and lots of cargo ships got sank by American submarines. It's almost like they had a thing for cargo ships. To be fair, though, I think out of all American submarines, the one with, in my opinion, the most interesting record is actually Nautilus. I was surprised they only made her an elite ship. So I was like, dang, Nautilus's combat record, she did like almost everything. She even basically saved the Battle of Midway inadvertently. Not intentionally, but inadvertently saved the Battle of Midway. I'm like, Nautilus should be an SSR at minimum. In fairness, Shinano wasn't finished, and the people building her thought she was cursed. Yeah, Shinano. Rough deal for her. Taiho too. Taiho at least, so, Taiho during the Battle of the Philippine Sea, Taiho at least launched one airstrike. Yeah, like, I remember reading, someone on, there was a historical channel on YouTube I was watching, and they said that Taiho never entered into combat, and I was like, that's not true. Taiho actually did get one airstrike launched off during, like, right before she was sunk during the Battle of the Philippine Sea. At least that's what I read. I don't know what they were reading. On a side note, I'm wondering, because I was looking at some IJN ships, because I'm trying to pick out what the new IJN ship will be, and like what the new IJN UR ship will probably be, and there is quite a few IJN ships I was thinking about that it could have been. Shoto says, when AFK, I'm back. Welcome back, Shoto. There's... I had once again a brief, very brief disconnection. I am back now. Anyway, Nautilus is like the old lady of US subs too. The others are a generation after her. Yeah, Nautilus was meant to be... you know what's crazy about Nautilus? She was actually supposed to be a submarine cruiser, which is why she has like she has actual like big guns put on her. So she was meant to be sort of like yeah, so she was a submarine cruiser. And you know what's crazy? Throughout the war, she actually got to use her guns to like and then she deployed basically the equivalent of the early US Navy SEALs in her career. I'm like, Nautilus has one hell of a combat record. She basically did almost anything and everything that a submarine could have done during World War II. Yes, you are absolutely right, Mr. B. This game is Shinano went from being a Yamato-class battleship, then redesigned while her hull was laid out to be a Shinano-class supercarrier, but was damaged due to an earthquake. This curse idea. Oh, well, look at that. I got U-556 meta. Just out of a drop. Unfortunately, I already got her, so now I have no use for this U-556 meta. But that's okay. It's probably just sitting there taking up my dock space now. Tic Tac Tofu says, hello, hello there. Why, hello, Tic Tac Tofu. How are you today? Oh, Mr. V says, the other crazy thing is Nautilus is V6. The US used the V ships to be like, okay, let's test each of these 6 subs to figure out what design will work best for our future ships. Also, did you see the supposed leak of the future event / PR6? I have not actually. This is my first time hearing about it. So now I'm curious. Now I got something that I gotta research. Dang. Says, you have use for the meta, Hinai Komodo. Well, welcome, Hinai Komodo. How are you today? It's only useful if you haven't fully limit broker. Well, I actually haven't fully limit broker. I did buy all the little crystals from the shop, though. So I'm wondering, I'm like, dang. Do I have any use for those crystals? The U-556 meta crystals. Isn't that what happened to Amagi, not Shinano? To my knowledge, Shinano was just a poor carrier conversion. Too big for shallow water, says Alec. I remember Amagi got damaged in an earthquake. I don't know about Shinano. I don't think she was. I may need to look that up about Shinano. Are you talking about the pink-haired girl in the loading screen? Oh wait, which loading screen and which pink-haired girl? Because there's a couple. Okay, I need to wait for the screen to show up again. But now you got me. I need to keep an eye out for that. See, it doesn't say much, but it says Japan Anime will be a US event, and December the IJN event, plus the DRs will be a IJN CL and a US BBV. Oh, it's gonna be Kearsarge. Apparently, it came out in January. It got the events right up to now. Okay, so the only prominent US aviation battleship I know of is Kearsarge. If we're getting Kearsarge, oh damn, I'm gonna have to reorder. I'm gonna have to re-roll my Meowficers. It sounds like Kearsarge. Kearsarge was a legitimate aviation battleship attempt. I'm going to research Kearsarge for a second. Was there any other U.S. aviation battleships? I know I believe Kearsarge is in, actually it doesn't even have a list. Okay, I'm just going to do this. USS Kearsarge battleship. Aviation battleship. Aviation. Wait. Battleship. Nope. Okay, so there's the old Kearsarge, but in World of Warships, the Kearsarge is it was a legitimate design of an aviation battleship aircraft carrier. So I'm guessing it's going to be Kearsarge if it's an aviation battleship. And an IJNCL. Okay, prominent IJNCLs that we don't have. I'm going to need to look down this list. There's a couple. There's a couple I saw. I was hoping it was going to be a CVL, IJN Kaio. She would be the first UR CVL we got, if it was a CVL. You say Shinano was damaged due to an earthquake while under construction that caused people to die and the walls to flood on the build site. Wow. I did not know that. I knew that Amagi got damaged in an earthquake. I didn't know that that happened to Shinano as well. There's a few of them from the Iron Blood event that has a girl in it with horns. No one knows who she is. That is highly... I do remember someone posting a meme saying, hey, Manju, isn't that a new ship girl in one of the loading screens? And Manju was like, no, it isn't. Oh, you mean that girl? I see her in the middle. Okay. I saw the girl you were talking about just now in the middle with the purple hair. Purple/pink hair. Okay, yeah, that's the one. I remember questioning when I was watching this. I was like, who was that? But I was led to believe it was probably a KMS girl, an unknown KMS girl. If it's IJN, I mean, hey, guess we're getting some more IJN girls. I think the New Jersey channel did a video on Kearsarge, if that helps. Yeah, I remember. So in World of Warships, Kearsarge was in World of Warships. I remember not liking Kearsarge for some reason. I guess I hated the fact because at the time when she was introduced, a bunch of people started playing her, and I had a destroyer with terrible anti-air at the time. I remember that. Okay, that's why I didn't like her. World of Warships has aviation battleship in it now, and that's one of the ships in the premium shop. Middle. Wouldn't be the first time they tease a character in the loading screens. You are absolutely right, Disbeat Gaming. No one likes the hybrid BBs except for the ones who play them. That's also true, Koro. Highly true. So, yeah, I remember when I was playing in World of Warships a lot. I remember fighting Kearsarge and getting really annoyed with it. Because it was like I had a light cruiser at the time, and I thought I had a destroyer and a light cruiser. And I remember when I was using the light cruiser, I thought, oh, I have good AA. I'm good. And then Kearsarge citadeled me. A Kearsarge player citadeled me, and I was like, damn. So then I played another game where I had my destroyer, but my destroyer had bad AA. So instead of citadeling me, he airstriked me, you know, almost to death. And then later on, I tried to get in close for a torpedo strike, and then he shot me. And I was like, you son of a gun, I hate Kearsarges. From this moment on, I will forever hate Kearsarges. Or not necessarily Kearsarges, but aviation battleships. Hate them. Does she need to be leveled up? Yes, she does. Okay. And wait, I should just retire the rest of those. By the rest of those, I just mean Z1. Because I actually need those 2 Jades for my aircraft carrier. Okay. If it is true, they might be moving IJN back to December because they don't want to have Type 2s back to back as URs. You know, I'm wondering if that's what it is. If we get another Type 2, like a Magi 2 or a Kagi 2, I will feel like they have abused the 2s. I'll be like, guys, this is too much. I want some brand new original ship girls. 100% original. Please. I target the hybrid first. The next UR event is New Jersey event, last I knew. Or at least it was coming this year. Well, it is supposed to be coming this year. The thing is, the devs haven't said when they're going to do it. If they get... my thing is, I really want another Mark 7 HE battleship gun. The problem is now I don't have the gold parts anymore to enhance one to level 13 because I spent them all on the destroyer gun. But I'm okay with that because as part of my my PvP fleet now needs the destroyer gun more than another Mark 7. But if you have 2 Mark 7s and you have 2 powerful battleships, that's winning right there. That's incredibly, incredibly good. Crow says, I played a couple of ranked matches in World of Warships today, and every match where the enemies had a BBV, they won. They are so stupid. Yeah, in World of Warships, the BBVs are annoyingly powerful. Because airstrikes hit really hard in World of Warships, but also a battleship salvo. If it well, let me rephrase that. If you are in a cruiser or a battleship and you get hit with AP rounds and you get citadeled, a battleship salvo is one of the most lethal things there is in World of Warships. If you get citadeled, that's like, you know, nearly half your... It could be like about half your health just sacked up. See, gotta love no carriers, but still getting bombed. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing about aviation battleships. Amagi 2 at least was real, but would be a CV, which would be interesting at least. I'm wondering if that's what it is. I'm betting it's going to be Amagi 2 because the devs have said repeatedly they won't release Yamato until like the end. The end of Azure Lane is nigh. You know, when that happens, they will release Yamato. And I'm like, guess I gotta wait. The only rank I'm missing in PvP is Admiral of the Navy. Trying to think of what's the highest rank I achieved in PvP. I've not checked that recently. I don't really care about PvP rank, I just do it for the merit. PvP for the, I do it for the soul. I don't know. I find PvP now. Here's the thing: is once you've done everything in Azure Lane, almost the only thing challenging that you could risk losing, it ends up being PvP, and that's mainly because there are some commanders that are leveled so ridiculously high, you kind of wonder if your fleet would win against them solely based off your skill choice. Like PvP, getting through PvP takes some real, actual, like, serious strategy and thought, which I appreciate about Azure Lane. I appreciate that PvP feels that way. See, I'm captain rank right now, Lieutenant Corpus. Yeah, I just do a little bit of PV. I wonder when and how Azure Lane will handle Akatsumaru, the ship that was so ahead of its time it was unreal. Who knows, maybe they'll make it a UR and put it in the next event. It's possible. Man, I need to look up some IJN light cruisers. Let me just do that right now. IJN, because I'm guessing. By the way, if we get Kearsarge in Azure Lane, I would be baffled. I'm wondering what the design is going to look like. Because gosh, who is Kearsarge named after? Let me look this up. She's the 5th ship to bear the name Kearsarge. So there's a present-day USS Kearsarge in the U.S. Navy, and the 4th to serve under it, as the 3rd was renamed Hornet CV-12. Wow. Okay, so sloop was named after Mount Kearsarge in Merrimack County, New Hampshire. Wow. So, and named in honor of USS Kearsarge, a sloop of war that gained fame hunting Confederate raiders during the American Civil War. Okay. Best known for her defeat of the Confederate commerce raider CSS Alabama off coast. Okay, so apparently there was a USS Kearsarge in ye old age of Civil War, and it beat an ironclad warship. So it did something prominent. See, I can get in the top 50, but not top 10 pretty often. Oh, my affinity. Oh, they're all exhausted. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch some people out later. See, I rock Musashi, Bismarck II, Aquila, Plymouth, Helena, and Agir for my PvP fleet. Don't know if it's meta or not, but it smacks down pretty much every fleet I come across. Actually, let me see if PvP is recharged. I could show you my PvP fleet in some battles. Okay, here's my PvP fleet. After I collect these rewards. Pull back here. Pull back here. Here we go. I'm just double making sure my Stefan Potter has her destroyer gun. Yes, she does. Overloaded with UR gear. Okay, let me show you how my PvP fleet works. Let me find an opponent. Yeah, I got 10 exercises. Oh, this is good. Interesting selection of Iron Blood ships plus a meta. I'll just fight these people. We need that New Jersey rerun event next. Yes, we do. I want the Mark 7. If you'll notice, every ship in my PvP fleet serves a purpose. Like more than one purpose, too, by the way. See, look at that. It would just cut them down, cut down the Vanguard, slice through, got all the way up to FGG, and just started tearing FGG apart. Dang. I love my PvP fleet. Maybe they might give us Sirens to play with at some point. Lol. I'm wondering if we're ever going to get to play as a Siren. See, like the tower, the Sirens do got some pretty cool designs. Okay, who is here? I'm looking for like a real threat to my fleet. Like someone that actually looks intimidating to my fleet. I'm going to keep charging that. Kearsarge defeated Alabama, which sunk 66 Union ships in the Civil War. Dang, no wonder they really wanted to get her. Yeah, 66 ships, that's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing, that's an insult. If that ship continues to do its job. Which, that mean, if you're on the side of that ship, though, that's a great ship to have. BB Kearsarge is also the only battleship in U.S. history not named after a state. It was used all the way till 45, too. Oh, really? Noriko says, now you have my full attention done streaming. Welcome, Noriko. W stream, Noriko. I'm just doing some PvP right now. Okay, this is the toughest guy we have here. Wait, who is this again? Mogami. Yeah, Mogami is the main villain, or the main boss at the end of chapter 14. Yeah, okay, that's who I was thinking of. I run New Jersey, FDG, Musashi in the back, and Anchorage, Shima, and Udachi in the Vanguard. Okay, well, here's the thing about my PvP fleet, because if you'll watch, I will dissect why this fleet does so well. It's not just because they are all Eagle Union ships, and, you know, the absolute freedom and American democracy shooting out of their guns just is completely unstoppable. It's because strategically they all have a purpose. Watch this. Okay, this actually looks like a somewhat intimidating fleet. Oh no, I'll trounce these people. Never mind. Here, I'll show you. Hey, OG, in your opinion, what would be the best Chinese frontline? I can't seem to find out what's the best setup between two DDGs, Harbin and Yatsen. It depends on how much you need defense. I will say this. Yatsen is the best tank. Yatsen is the best tank. Harbin is absolutely... Okay, who would I pick? I typically prefer Anshan to Chang Chung. Here's a thing. I would prefer one option is this. First, Yatsen retrofit. Then, wait, Alex says I rock Yatsen retro Harbin and Anshin retro. Slaughters everybody. I mean, yeah, that will. Here's another thing: is the missiles fired from Anshin and Changchun have high modifiers on light armor, and then they get worse as they go up. So if you're fighting light armor, you want Yatsun, then Anshin and Changchun. But if you're fighting like heavy armor, you want Harbin in place of either Changchun or Anshin. And probably in place of Changchun. Replace Changchun with her. Okay. This is an interesting Iron Blood fleet. I'll fight them. Yeah, just keep in mind, the DDGs, their rockets do great damage to light armor, and they're very good on medium armor. But they're not so good on heavy armor. Yeah, see, this fleet right here just trounces anything that comes across its path. This PvP fleet, I have invested in it quite a bit of gold parts. Everything on this PvP fleet has been enhanced to the max with gold parts, and I still haven't found a commander rank that is higher than my own. Okay, I'll start rolling. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to attack this fleet. Move on to the next. Oh, gee, Japanese freedom, just better. American freedom, 100%. See, Zoimek says, thanks, man. I looked for this kind of comparison everywhere. Interesting. Oh, no problem. I'm happy to provide. Anyway, yeah, these guns right here. You know how much firepower that my Vanguard puts out is ridiculous. No, none of these are intimidating. Level. This guy is at least a higher commander level than me. Okay, I'll fight him. Oh, so here's the deal about my Vanguard. If you'll notice, Anchorage has main gun mount +1. Cleveland has main gun mount +1. And that firepower boost that she gets from sorting with Independence. So, and then Stephen Potter has the fast firing destroyer gun. So, my Vanguard is just unleashing a ridiculous amount of fire literally every second. There's not a single second that goes by that not one of my ships is just blasting away with some type of terrible punishment and destruction. Oh my gosh. It's difficult to find an opponent that is comparable to my fleet, even in numbers. Okay, I'll fight these people. This commander. W cameraman for that loading screen. Yes. That loading screen was that cameraman doing all the work. He did it for us. We should honor that cameraman. Where was I at? Okay, so here's the thing about this fleet. Dang, I am running out of... actually, wait, is this fleet good? This is a good one. What server are you on, OG Alec? I am on Aurora. Which, by the way, I need to show you all my guild. So it says he's on Aurora. Yes, I am. But yeah, see, look, my Vanguard can outgun anybody. My Vanguard here can outgun, and these ships right here are not easily outgunned ships. But it's also that early strike from Independence. Just devastates. And then Yorktown 2 comes in with the rockets. So no Vanguard can survive the first 2 airstrikes, assuming my carriers last long enough to launch them. Which, given the fact I have, or Independence's evasion is high, and given the fact I have Columbia, they are guaranteed almost to launch them. Dang, no worthy opponents here either. Oh, that's close, but not quite. Dang, okay, this is going to be my last fight in PvP tonight, I guess. Say, nice, so am I, Alec. Oh, okay. Highly recommended. Showed up. I like this skin right here. This is a good skin. Maybe that's because I'm a fan of Plymouth. But that's just me. Dang. Yeah, I have yet to find an opponent that can give me a run for my money in PvP. Frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. And I'm gonna take that, take that. And there we go. Man, there's so much stuff to collect. Okay. Oh no. I lost a gummy. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It landed in a place that was harmless. The gummy is saved. I wonder what Fate Simulation 5 will look like for PR5. It should come out when PR6 is released, right? Well, I don't know. I remember they waited for a while before releasing the Fate simulations for the UR PR ships. So who knows? Plymouth doesn't even need a Fate simulation though. She's already the best Vanguard damage dealer you can get. Plymouth is ridiculous. You say do a voting poll for the ships you are gonna oath? Oh man. That's difficult. I don't know if the voting poll will give me enough options actually. Let me see this. Dang, that would be difficult. Let me see if I can add a poll. The voting poll will give me enough options actually. Let me see this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Dang, that would be difficult. Let me see if I can add a poll. Okay, let me see here. Okay, add a pole. I can add the pole here. Oh no, my ships are exhausted. Okay, let me think. Almost have PR5 at max. We should make content over the choices for the ring. I have 2 rings because I actually bought the ring pack. So now I'm like, which one do I actually give the ring to? You know what I mean? Because I did buy the ring pack, so I have 2 rings. I have 2 rings that I could choose from. Okay, I'm typing some options into this possible, like this poll I'm about to post. Bro, double audio? Wait, for real? Let me double check this. Wait, for real? Let me double check this. Okay. Sorry about the double audio. If that was the thing. I think I had my oh, it was my desktop audio. Okay, so I see where that came from. Okay, we're good. Okay, let me see what you were saying here. Let me see. New Jersey taking my 2nd oath ring for sure. Harbin's Fate Simulation 5 might be interesting. Almost have all PR at max. That's a lot of PR to work on. So you should make content over the choice of the ring. You would have a hard time even choosing a specific ship. Better pick a handsome amount and we will vote. Noriko, bro, double audio. Oh, thanks for letting me know that, by the way, Noriko. Dispy Gaming Anchorage. I already have oathed Anchorage, actually. It is gone now, but it was there for a moment or two. Yeah, I found the problem. I found it. I found the issue. Some DDs have better HP than Harbin. A nice boost in health would be good. You know, I'm wondering if the USS event. Okay, if it's a USS event, I want to know what ship we're getting, because if it's a UR, I want it to be USS Johnston. I hope it's USS Johnston so bad. Or USS Benjamin Franklin. Another one. She deserves 2 and head pass. Trying to type in these results. Okay, here we go. USS Midway, please. You know, it's funny, if they release USS Midway, basically, Yorktown 2 will have gone obsolete almost overnight. Over less than a year. I'm wondering how that's going to work out. They'll be like, hi, Yorktown 2. Bye, Yorktown 2. Next person. Shortest lived meta time out of all the ships. USS. There's too many UR possibilities to predict. Could be Alaska. Yeah, I would say that's another ship it could be is Alaska. Oh, okay, here we go. This poll is going to be wild. So let's see. Prince Rick. All right, it only allows me to have 4 options, and I already chose the 4. So this will be interesting. Okay, let me see. There are so many USS ships that have to make an event out of... Wait, hold on a sec. I need to keep my Vanguard going. Keep my ships going up ahead. So many USS ships or US ships to make an event out of, but AL just makes the 2.0 versions. Yeah, that kind of annoyed me because I was really hoping for USS Johnston or Alaska. All right, here's the poll. Should I oath? Let's see. Yeah, these are the real okay, in my opinion, these are the real ships that I have been thinking of oathing. Here we go. I'm sending the poll out. Let me know if y'all see it. So it could be Alaska. There are so many ships. Okay, that's a super difficult poll. Yeah. Exactly. These are ships I have not yet oathed that I'm thinking of oathing. And I'm like, dang. Because I'm split between which of these ships I should oath. US, Japan, and Germany have way too many UR possibilities. Graf Zeppelin, justice for Graf Zeppelin. A gear, really? Huh. Host a gear is an immortal tank. You know, the numbers for a gear are surprisingly much higher than I thought. You know, and to be fair, oathing a gear makes actually a lot of sense. To be fair, oathing a gear makes a lot of sense because she is a tank. She is the only other super tank after Anchorage. You know, yeah, that is an interesting idea. Graf Zeppelin. Graf Zeppelin is next, apparently. Gear Vanguard. Vanguard also makes sense. Let's see, could be. Wait, which one of these maps do I need to get? Oh wait, there's a. I forget. There is a gold parts in here. Yeah, a gold part mission in this area of the map. Okay, I need to go here and do this. Gear Vanguard could be a CA like Boston or Des Moines. Could be Gearing DD. Gearing would actually be a very interesting destroyer to introduce into Azure Lane. See, a few different CLs like the Galvestons, even a CVL like Saipan, assuming it isn't a Type 2 like Lexington or Laffey, who were the best. They already have Laffey 2 as a character design. I'm wondering if that's it. It might be Laffey 2 as a UR. It's highly possible we could be, you know, it could be Laffey 2 as the UR of the event. Could be CA like Boston. I think a gear won. Only 2 votes left. Yeah, a gear pretty much decimated, it looks like. Dang. Yeah, a gear won by a long shot. See, Graf Zeppelin existed this long in game and still not oathed. Would have been better to pick ships with oath skins, but never mind. You know, that is something I have also thought about, because I'm like, you know, who has an oath skin? I know that, here's another thing. Out of all these ships, another ship I was thinking was FDG, because FDG, who also has an oath skin, by the way, is perfect to sync with Bismarck II. Heinrich for me. If I remember correctly, she was my first SSR ship, and I am torn between her and Mainz from my main fleet Vanguard. Heinrich is actually very, very good. I mean, she has the secondary ghost gun on top of her original skills. Flaffy 2 came out, it would replace San Diego. That would be fascinating. San Diego still has not lost her niche spot. Interesting. Lexington 2 is the second best CV for the US in World War II. Lexington 2, really? Laffy 2 is the ship that wouldn't sink for a reason. Huh. I run FTG with Bisco 2, big damage. That's what I was thinking. I run FTG with Bisco 2 as well. And yeah, those two ships are made for each other practically. Right now, the actual two ships I'm seriously thinking of oathing. Like the two in the top of the back of my mind are FDG and Vanguard, because I do use my HMS fleet a lot for mobs. Yeah, and then a gear is actually at a gear is close is very close with those, because a gear makes a lot of sense. Prince Heinrich I would oath purely out of waifu-ness. Prince Heinrich is one of my favorite waifus. Yeah, mainly a gear and Vanguard. Those two together. It's like because I do use a gear a lot. A gear and Vanguard. Gosh, okay, I have 2 of these oath rings. I cannot waste them. Laffy 2 survived like 20 to 30 kamikaze attacking at once, and then was an aux support ship at Crossroads and survived, obviously, and was used for another 20 years after that. Laffy 2 was a beast. Well, Laffy 2 is in-game in terms of art, yeah. Heinrich is a total cinnamon roll. Heinrich is gold. Absolute gold. Just like Prince Heinrich. Absolutely must adore Prince Heinrich. Okay, done with this zone. Man, I only got my survivability up to 200. My offense is slacking. This is seriously making me want to buy the Siren data logger. Oh. So I need to go inspect my ship's affinity levels. See, I'm planning on oathing Bismarck II. Excellent choice to oath Bismarck II, by the way. See, Prince Heinrich and Mainz. What is her? Oh, okay, so she is at 196. Also at 196. Ah, they probably were at 200 and then they lost. Damn. Okay, I cannot afford to do that again. To Biscuit or... Dang, y'all are dropping. Yeah, I need a lot of cock parts to enhance Regensburg. She gives +2 firepower to your light cruisers, by the way. Actually, wait, who can I replace here? Let's conduct an examination. And, Hipper, I guess? Nah. Let me see this. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Back to Operation Siren. All the ships I want to level up need to chill for a minute. Oh, that reminds me. I can actually replace Nelson for a second. There we go. Okay, and you I will send here. Oh crap, I'm all out. Dang. Okay, I'll just wait until the No, okay, wait. I'm only going to do this once. There we go. See, how about Happy Hipper? Oh, wait. I need to scroll up. So, whoever the UR is, I just hope that AL finally gives us Texas. You know, that could be the UR. I would welcome Texas as the UR. Gunslinging Cowgirl, Texas. How about Happy Hipper? And I'm kind of waiting to see if they add new, really good Ironblood Vanguards. So, yeah, Ironblood has been kind of slacking in the Vanguard department outside of Agir and Prince Heinrich. I mean, Emden is a great support ship. It's just... Actually, I would say Emden is a great support ship. It's just she's too slow. What about Blucher? Laffey 2 Allen M. Sumner class is a museum ship at Patriots Point outside of Charleston in South Carolina. Huh. I was thinking about getting the ring pack to finally oath... I'm going to say Foch, because I think that's how it's pronounced in the French. I might be wrong. And Zuizu. Foch is a tank. Foch has some of the best facial expressions. It's why I like Southampton. Both have great expressions. Ironblood needs better DDs. You're not wrong about that. Ironblood seriously needs better destroyers. With high torp stats. Oh, Age Extra. Hello. Blucher is diabetes-inducingly sweet. Yes, she is, Alec. 100%. that she is just, yeah, exactly. Hinai Kimono. Emden is a great waifu. Help need to get away. Not Yamato. Maybe I want to say Kaio. I could be wrong though. I would just like to say it could be Kaio. Oh wait, with high torp stats. See, Blucher has died of being. Oh, I already read that. That she is. Emden is a great waifu. Help need to get away. I already read that. Just get Emden some schizo pills, and hope that the innocent version is the real one. You know, I hate to say this, but in all honesty, I don't think the innocent one is the real one. At least not for Emden. I think it's the naughty one. She did deceive the enemy by, you know, attaching an extra smokestack to her person, you know, her hull in World War I. World War I Emden was a different breed of Giga Chad. I see. The impression I get of World War I Emden is basically that it was Germany's San Diego equivalent. Like the light cruiser that ended up doing everything and doing its job well, and then not getting really all that much recognition and credit until an anime game came out and actually gave them recognition and credit. For real, I did not know anything about this ship Emden until Azur Lane. World War I Emden. I feel sad for your all pelvises. Must be sad being a small person. I'll just say it depends on the ship girl that, you know, they you know, particularly deal with. If you're dealing with Musashi though, your pelvis is broke. Your pelvis will be just crushed. The Fletchers had good history, right? Oh, Ayush Extra. The Fletchers is actually one of the most favorite ships of the Fletchers are one of the most favorite ships ever of the U.S. Navy because they were just that good. It was like the right type of ship we needed at the time, and it was just capable enough to get the job done. So I would say this: the Fletchers. You know what's funny is I thought USS Fletcher in Azur Lane would have like a very high priority. Like I thought she would be an SSR or something. For being the first Fletcher and surviving the whole war, that's impressive. See, Noriko, what do you mean? Noriko, Ayush Extra, OG knows. Okay, so there's a video I made called Is Shikikan's Pelvis in Danger? If you want to know the answer, go take a look at that video. If you want to know the answer of what Noriko is talking about, go take a look at that video. Oh, and while you're at it, make sure to take care of your pelvis. Drink your milk. Get all your stretches in down there so you don't, tear a ligament or nothing. Take care of your pelvis, Shiki-Cons. Damn. Shiki-Con pelvis no longer exists, Shoto said. Gone, reduced to atoms. Yeah, that could happen to you. See, Fletchers, the T-34s of ships. That is a fair, that's actually a fair analogy. So Fletchers were rugged, they were reliable, they could be produced rapidly, and on top of all of that, they had decent enough armament to take out any, roughly any Japanese destroyer, decent torpedoes to take out any major battleships, and they had all of the best technology for a destroyer to have at the time. They had like fire control. They had a lot of good. They had, like, Fletcher class destroyers had a lot going for them. They could do virtually anything in World War II. They could do anti-submarine operations, naval bombardment, anti-air. Like, well, they couldn't. Granted, they couldn't do it, better than any other ship per se, because but they could do it all right. And in World War II, that's saying something, because no matter what you need, a Fletcher was like a Swiss Army knife of destroyers. It's like any mission the Fletcher can do. And if one Fletcher couldn't do it, if you send enough of them, eventually the Fletcher could do it. Gonna watch the video right now, Coral. Oh, man. Yes, take care of your pelvis, guys. Pelvis health for Shiki-Con is of paramount importance. Shoto, that video was peak. I mean, I just want, Shiki-Con, or, all you Shiki-Cons to be healthy and knowledgeable about the possible dangers that being a Shiki-Con could expose to you. There we go. I am 1.96 centimeters, Ayush, so I'm taller than Musashi. Actually, Musashi is 2 meters tall. So she's a tiny bit taller than you, Noriko. Musashi is supposed to be 2 meters tall, which is astounding. That is, if you ever met a 2 meter tall individual, like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Okay, so if any of you have seen the movie Predator, the actor that played Predator was a 2 meter tall actor. So if you've seen the movie, like with the Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he's like, "Get to the chopper," go see that movie and you'll see just how tall the Predator is, and that is Musashi's height. So most of you, let's just say this. Let me put it to you like this. If you are a Shiki-Con and you are small or you are unprepared and Musashi decides she wants to snoo you, you are SOL. Your pelvis is broke. Your pelvis is SOL, man. That thing's gonna break. You'll be in the middle of the act, and then you're just gonna hear a bunch of cracks like nuts, and you're gonna look down, and your lower waist is gonna be mush. Take care of your pelvis, guys. Take extra care of your pelvis. Don't let do some stretches. Do some stretches. Don't neglect your milk. Take a multivitamin to get that extra calcium. See, Kinai Komodo. So does that make the destroyers at least likely to kill you? Well, I don't talk about the destroyers. Destroyers in night battles for me is, something that is not discussed or an issue here. Let me see. Gotta explore some common and rarity ships. Fletchers and Clevelands were the workhorses. This is true, Hinai Komodo. Clevelands did a whole bunch of work. during World War II. Noriko, damn, okay, she's just 2 meters because of the 10 centimeter high heels. Oh, okay. Mami Musashi, good way to go out. Not gonna lie, or Shoto. Good, Shoto. Good luck, Shoto. It was nice knowing you. It's unfortunate that we had to lose you that way, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you love until it kills you. Or until she kills you. Let's see. Musashi and me have a great time. Noriko. Tic Tac Tofu. Death by Snoo Snoo. That is exactly Musashi. That is exactly... Musashi is the archetypal death by Snoo Snoo. Drink your calcium. Take a calcium supplement. You want to work out those muscles down there. Doesn't that count her super thick platform sandals, though? I don't know. We have to ask the artist. I believe the artist was Dishwasher, wasn't it? We need to ask Dishwasher, did those 2 meter height include her sandals? I'm curious now. I you know, maybe I should ask him. I'll just send him a PM or something. Musashi destroys me because I'm 160 centimeters. Oh yeah, your pelvis is broke. Sorry, Fritz Chow, your pelvis is destroyed. R.I.P. my man. You'll be crossing the afterlife right after Shoto. Damn. Jan Kowalski says, I met a guy who was 199 centimeters tall at the age of 13 when I was in the hospital, and he wasn't a walking stick. That is impressive. That's impressive, actually, yeah. Extra. My feet don't have that much tall ships. Or my fleet don't have that much tall ships. I guess you'll be fine, Ayush Extra. Hinai Kimono. Does this mean Arc Royal has a point? Arc Royal is taboo. At least her brain is taboo. Let's see. Noriko. Shoto's pelvis broke already 3 times today. Damn. Dishwasher peak. Damn. Dishwasher, I think... Okay, I feel like... This is just my personal assessment. I think Dishwasher poured out his heart and soul into the Musashi design. Because when I look at Musashi's art, I feel soul. If you know what I mean. Of course y'all know what I mean. I feel soul. Dishwasher said 2 meters in total. That means plus sandals. Oh, okay, if it's plus her sandals, then she's like, what? 190 something-ish? I guess, yeah, I guess, Noriko, you got a shot. You at least got a shot. Still, I'm just saying, if you're, that's a lot of, dang, wait. Disbeat Gaming, have you seen his site? You know, I haven't actually. I should probably go look at that. I've seen like screenshots of people asking him questions through text. Like that's how I found out that Musashi is 2 meters tall. Is someone asked him in text and he said yes, she is 2 meters tall. I was like, that is a tall woman. That woman, that's enough woman to you know, make you, let me put it this way, that's enough woman to make you die and love it. that's the best way I can put it into words. I would say the sandals look 3 to 4 centimeters, so she's 196 to 197 centimeters. Well, that's still a lot of centimeters. That's no joke right there. Oh, here we go. Got to move on. Okay, I know there's something I am missing from these zones. Brief disconnection with OBS, reconnection. All right, here we go. Let me see what's going on down here. Let's see. What skin do you want in game? I'm still wanting, or still waiting, for a live 2D Musashi skin. Crossing my fingers for a race queen just like Shinano. Okay, so here's the deal. You know what kinds of skins I want in this game? And specifically, because my favorite skins are actually like fit, gym-bodied type skins. You know, like the epitome of this to me is Marblehead's boxing skin. Those are my favorite kind of skins. So, what kind do I want? Let me think on this. Okay, first of all, I want Biloxi to get a live 2D gym skin. That would be the #1 skin I would shell out money for that. Like I'm telling you, if I see that skin and it's done well, instantly Akashi's getting my money. Tragic. That would be a tragic loss of my dollars, but it would happen. Yeah, so a Biloxi gym skin that's live 2D, that would get my money very quickly, very easily. Unfortunately. Let me see. Oh, North Carolina, I would like more skins for her. Oh, Washington. Washington could use a good skin. I know she has that Chinese skin, but she needs more skins. For being so long in the game, Washington needs a lot more skins. I would love to see a Race Queen North Carolina skin. Race Queen skins are quite nice too. Yeah, if Biloxi got a Racing Queen skin, that would be awesome. But let me think outside of those three: Washington, Biloxi, and Musashi, or not Musashi, North Carolina. To be fair, Musashi actually could use some more skins as well. Dang. Let me think on this. This is going to require some serious. Oh, you know who I want to have more skins is actually. Oh wait, who's moving? Let me pick this. Actually, I would like Plymouth to have some more skins while I'm at it. Plymouth could use a lot more skins, as well as Vanguard. I like those two a lot. Jan Kowalski says, less BCS those. Wait, let's BCS those 2 meters. Must include ears. Noriko, I'm gonna say Tat in future. The Shikishima 4th Yamato sister gonna be the biggest over 2 meters. That's gonna be a lot of. That's a lot of woman, man. Like I said, enough for her to kill you and you to enjoy it. See, the new loading screen with all the Maya G girls is amazing. Jan Dish never includes the ears in his heights. Sandy and Lex Idol skins, please. I could see those. I could see those, yeah. FDG also needs some new skins. Like, she only has, like, I think 2 extra skins. And I was like, do you realize how much, madness you could have done with FDG? Lost opportunity. Or not lost opportunity. Hidden opportunity yet to be realized. See, Disby Gaming. Funny that Washington got her bunny skin after it was in one of the animes. Or I think you mean North Carolina. Washington doesn't have a bunny skin available yet, I think. Unless she does, and I just haven't. Okay, unless she does, and I just don't know. See, Age Extra, except poor Denver, the only one without a skin. Okay, Denver is the only Cleveland that has basically been neglected. She's like okay, what's a good word for her? She's like the rejected Cleveland, or not the rejected Cleveland, the neglected Cleveland. That's the word I'm looking for. She is the neglected Cleveland because she has the weakest skills, no skins. And I'm thinking that if they ever give any Cleveland a retrofit, I would love for it to be Biloxi, but I could see it being Denver. I could see, Denver getting the retrofit first. Thisby says, well, I got to go work now. See you and have fun. Good luck, Thisby Gaming. I'm going to close out this poll now. Let me see. So, yeah, a gear won by a huge margin. Graf Zeppelin and Vanguard are tied. Okay. Interesting. Interesting choices. Cleveland class have good skins. Yes, they do, Ayush Extra. Yes, they do. Oh, wait. I already read that, didn't I? Okay, wait. Graf Zeppelin, Oath, and skins more, please. Yeah, Graf Zeppelin only has one skin. She has that swimsuit skin. And she's been in the game a while. And she is actually a very prominent, ship for Germany. Like, she's the only aircraft carrier ever finished. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten more skins. OG, my Poseidon is one more upgrade away from being Omega tier in Ether Gazer. Okay, I need to start playing more of Ether Gazer. I did play a little bit, but it seems to me that whenever I stream, not a lot of people want to watch the storyline, and I'm like knee deep in the storyline of Ether Gazer, because the storyline is actually interesting to me. Like I'm like, wait, so all this is happening because this corporation is stupidly incompetent, and you see that everyone's scrambling to fix it, but because the enemy it looks like someone either posing as an AI or some alien that actually has gone rogue and gotten in the system. It's like, I don't know, the storyline of Ether Gazer is actually very fascinating to me. Okay, I'll just do this one again. See, this also includes all the Independence class CVLs, which all have skins. Okay, so yeah, that's... I know technically it does. I'm just like, I really want Cleveland's. Like Cleveland class light cruisers. To just get some serious... I want just one Cleveland class to get a retrofit just to see what it would look like. Because I love the Cleveland class light cruisers. And Denver is the one in most need of a retrofit, if we're going by need. But I hope it's Biloxi. I still want it to be Biloxi, by all means. Sandy only has her Oath and her 2018 Christmas skin. I know. See, if you have an Oath skin, though, you're winning in Azure Lane. Like, to me, an Oath skin, that's... Any ship that gets an Oath skin, that's a win. That's a major win. Yeah, I want Biloxi to get an Oath skin, actually. Biloxi and North Carolina to get an Oath skin. Those are my two favorite American waifus. Outside of Enterprise. But Enterprise already has, like, enough skins. Who else am I thinking of? Bismarck 2 could use an Oath skin. I wonder how many Oaths Bismarck 2 like right out the back. Bismarck 2 would have an incredible Oath skin. So yeah, I promote more Bismarck 2 skins. You know who I also would like to have more skins is Zuikaku. I mean, she has some good skins, but Zuikaku, I would appreciate a nice L2D skin for her. It's another one I'm thinking of. Wait, let me see. The only gacha I paid attention to the story is Honkai Star Rail, and only because Kafka exists, but I'm just terrible at paying attention to stories and gachas overall. I don't know why. You know, it's kind of like with a gacha game, I do feel pressure to just progress through like everything to get all the rewards in the game. I haven't thought of, like, it's like I need to sit down and think about why I can't just slow down and enjoy the story. But I would say this, with Ether Gazer, I actually have been able to just enjoy the storyline all the way through. I will say some of the dialogue is kind of like cartoony, maybe a little too cartoony. But if you look at the storyline of Ether Gazer, it's pretty intricate because it's pretty interesting, and the characters are actually pretty interesting too. They're all some of them are like, they all have like just something wrong with them, and I like that. Something slightly off about each and every one of them. You say Yorktown Oath skin would be amazing and perfect. Yeah, Yorktown could use a good Oath skin. Yorktown 2. Biloxi has many skins. Age extra. She does, but she doesn't have a live 2D skin, and that's the one I really wanted from her. Shoto OG loves his Biloxi very much. Yes, she is still my favorite ship. After all this time, still my favorite ship. It would be good if Oath skin could have animation. You know, I don't think we have a live 2D Oath skin. Yeah, do we have any live 2D Oath skins? I'm like, think that, you know, when you think about it, that is an interesting question. There are no live 2D Oath skins. We have live 2D almost every other skin. Almost. That is an excellent thought. Tic Tac Tofu, good night. Gonna go sleep now. Good night, Tic Tac Tofu. I wish you the best. I may actually have to sleep sometime. I may have to go to sleep in the next 20 minutes about. Yeah. So about maybe 20 minutes more of this stream. All right. See, Taiho, best ship fu ever. Those boobas. And body not lie. She wants my full attention that I give her all the time. Taiho is, well, Taiho to me is an interesting ship. I'm just not into yanderes. Something about yanderes makes me always think, you know, I don't know, you could have one interaction with another ship girl, and that yandere, just out of jealousy, may just stab you, even though the interaction was not even flirtatious or nothing. She just looked at it and was flirtatious and thought it was flirtatious in her own mind. Yandere's kind of, I don't know, yandere's, you yandere guys, that's all you, bruh. You do your yandere thing. I'm gonna sit over, you know, here with my tomboy waifus. I'll observe you guys through binoculars from a distance. None of them are L2D, mostly because Oath skins are cheaper than L2D skins. Oh, you know what? You know what? That makes a good point. Because, like, if Yostar. Well, no, they make money off the O skin. But it's sort of like if you just buy the ring, that's only 600 gems you spend to get an Oath skin. So if you did get an Oath skin, I'm pretty sure Yostar's probably thought of this already. If you did have a live 2D Oath skin that you could get for basically just 600 gems, I mean, that's a deal. As opposed to most Oath skins cost like what, 1180 gems or something like that. No, not most Oath skins. Most live 2D skins you would buy are like much more expensive than 600 gems. That's an interesting thought. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's something you got to think about. Because they're like, if they're running a business and they want to make a profit, they're like, I'm not giving away these skins for free. See, I need a rune swimsuit skin. Rune swimsuit skin. Okay, I'm gonna replace you with you. How are these two doing? Man, everybody in this group needs to be replaced. Shoot. Dang. Okay, Alabama maybe? And you get replaced with, Hmm. Let me see. Man, the affinity of all my ships is terrible. Foch was low earlier, but I have no doubt she's probably going to get lower in the future. Or rapidly lower in the future. Nicholas? Kind of gun. Okay, good gun, good gun. Okay, gun. Oh, you don't have nothing, do you, Dunkirk? Actually, wait. Dunkirk doesn't deliver any good. She only benefits battle cruisers, which is why I haven't been using her. Seydlitz. See what Seydlitz has. Uh-huh. I'll just give you this and one more. Oh, nope. And here we go. Yeah, leveled up enough. Let's see what you got. See, I need a rune swimsuit skin. Oh gee, here I am. Thought you watched my Taiho breakdown. Taiho isn't a full yandere. Okay, I remember I watched your video on why Taiho is not a full yandere. You say she is the sweet spot of yandere. I still count her as a yandere. Because she still stalks Shiki-Kan. But Taiho isn't a full yandere. Also, I better have a yandere than a tomboy. People think I'm into... Okay, so here's the thing. The tomboy thing about, thinking you're into men, the thing is, some of these tomboys, there is a line where the tomboy could cross into too masculine, and to me, the one that does that the worst way is Cleveland herself. Like, I don't actually like Cleveland in Azure Lane because she actually does look like a boy. I don't like that. To me, Biluxi is my favorite ship. But Biluxi, she's like a tomboy, but you could tell there's no question that she looks like a woman. I understand what you're saying, Nariko, but those aren't the kind of tomboys that I appreciate. I don't know why I just realized I really like Ayush Extra. Good luck. Mr. V, the one with D'Arc and Ibuki in black suits, with the rest are the Maya. Oh, wait, I'll just sort these. Okay, I love this quick retire skill thing. And why can't I quick retire these ships? Y'all got to go. It's a clearance cell. Everything must go. Alright. Here we go. Where was I at? And the rest are Maya G girls. All the girls in that loading screen were designed by Maya G. Richmond is super underrated in the looks department. I agree with you there. Jan Kowalski, Lunar Rune already has plenty good L2D skins. Lunar, I said swimsuit skin, not L2D. See, Dunk Oath skin, or would be rather nice. You mean Dunkirk? That would be nice, yeah. Yandere's getting Oath skin would be pretty good. Even the dialogues could be less boring than other ships. I only like Yandere's because of the infamous Yandere face. Kind of wish more anime had Yandere's as main girls rather than comedic relief. You know, here's my thing is there's certain like certain anime archetypes I've seen too much to a point where you kind of want something different. So for me, like what I have seen is too many for a long time. I remember it isn't this way now, but I remember for the long time I saw way too many tsunderes. Way too many tsunderes in anime. It was like almost guaranteed that the lead girl of every anime I watched was going to be a tsundere. And I was like, it's kind of getting annoying after a while. So you wanted to see something different. And then they replaced, they started replacing them with some different kinds of, archetypes women later on. And it actually did work. I don't know if you all remember that point in time when there was like a tsundere in almost every anime as the lead girl. It was like, I liked tsunderes, but if you see too much of them, you're just like, please give me something else. Let's see, I only like Yandere's because of the infamous Yandere. Oh, that's you, Frischcha. Oh. Mr. V, giving Oath skins to older ships is really nice because at least newer ships have EX lines. That's what I thought is they should give some of the new lines to old ships after you oath them. Holy crap, OG pronouncing Dore correctly. Yes, I listen to all you when you try to help me pronounce these things. I try my best. My pronunciation is not the best, but I can work on it and get it there. Just please be patient. Well, we gotta be honest. I prefer to have a yandere than a tsundere. Baka, you know who. Noriko, I hate tsunderes. Tsunderes now are getting annoying. Okay, Lunar, you're right. You must be, here's the thing is, I don't know what anime y'all are probably into right now, but I remember for the last like 5 years, it seemed like every anime I sank my teeth into, the main lead girl was a tsundere, and it started to become kind of annoying. And I think later on, I started liking an anime, kuderes, and in some cases, I always liked tomboys. Obviously, not the actual... Okay, if I like a tomboy, it can't be a tomboy that actually looks like a boy. It has to, to me, the best example of this is the difference between Columbia and Cleveland. Like, Columbia, still a tomboy, but extremely, feminine. feminine looking, at least. Didn't lose any of her feminine looks in that department. Let's see. Tsunderes are getting annoying. I read that one. Okay. Who loves a girl that only can insult you? Like, where is your self-confidence? Here's my thing is, I don't know, tsunderes. There initially was a certain attractive quality to a tsundere, and it's mainly because it's not that any guy likes to get insulted. Really, it's the fact that what's the word I'm looking for? Their attraction is confused, and it's kind of cute. But not if it's too insulting and too annoying. You know what I mean? There's a sweet spot of tsundere that is actually nice. What's the affinity of these ships? Y'all good to go? Yep. No. Regensburg and Foch. Oh no. And another thing is this: in real life, sometimes a girl will be attracted to you, and she'll throw an insult at you just to test you and see how you'll respond. And if you pass the test, I mean, it could be it could work out very nice for you. I'm just saying. Obviously, there is a sweet spot and a fine way of doing that. If you take it too far, it just becomes repulsive. It just becomes, annoying and repulsive. And to me, in anime, they don't distinguish that line. Which is an issue more so with the anime. Or the writers of the anime. Okay, this seems like a good lineup. Where was I at? See, who loves a girl that can... Oh, I read that one. See, Lunar. I prefer yandere because she shows her deep love for you. Yeah, my issue with the yanderes is because they show their deep love for you, they love you so much they may just kill you so nobody else can have you. Yanderes. Pass. Pass for me. All you yandere friends, that's all you, bruh. You can have all the yanderes to yourself that you want. See, Lunar, instead of insulting you. Yeah. Yes, I'm otaku professional watcher. Okay, so I imagine, Lunar, you have seen all the tsunderes. I imagine you have seen all of them. Shoto, tsunderes are so damn annoying. Tosaka Rin gets a pass. See, even you though, Shoto, you have at least one tsundere. I don't know who Tosaka Rin is, but you have at least one tsundere that can hit your sweet spot. Lunar, if you want a tomboy, watch Tomo-chan as a girl. I think I've seen a preview of that anime. Shoto, never liked Tomo-chan. The thing is, that preview that I saw did not really appeal to me. So I understand. Noriko, OG. Let's see, Lunar, I never watched... I'm not into tomboys. Noriko, you're bad in getting your way out of yanderes. Sorry, tsunderes. Nah, OG, sorry. Tsunderes pass entirely. Here's the thing. There's a sweet spot of tsundere, and when you get the sweet spot of tsundere character, it's nice. I have seen it's nice. See. Lunar, yeah, but the sweet spot is dying because nowadays the term tsundere is exaggerated. You know, the problem with tsundere being, with the oversaturation of tsunderes is that the term tsundere itself sort of becomes diluted. Diluted with all these other, what's a good example I can think of? Tsundere itself, it's sort of like, I don't know. It's almost like in anime, it became mainstream. That's the best thing I like. Once it becomes mainstream, all these other people try and like, except instead of it being like corporations, It was like anime artists making it mainstream among anime artists rather than it being a corporate thing. Ah, Tsundere's got ruined. Where was I at? See this. Oh, Fritz Chow. The self-insert MCs are kind of out of hand right now in every genre of anime, but mostly rom-coms and isekais nowadays. I agree with that too. The last time I tried to watch so what was it? I was trying to watch a new anime. I was scrolling through some new animes, and I literally just said, you know what? I haven't found a good new anime right now, and all my shows are on pause waiting for the new episode. So I clicked on one of them, and I think it was called Dog and Scissors, and that one was weird. Like, I watched half of the first episode, stopped it, and moved on. And it was clearly a self-insert, but it was not a good one. And there was a couple other ones I was trying to watch, and I was like, I just remember Dog and Scissors was exceptionally bad. And it was a clear self-insert. I was like, I can't do it. See, Jan Kowalski, tsunderes are only bad if being a Soon is their only defining trait. If they limit that, they're fine. You know what? I would say this. I agree with you, Jan Kowalski. What I would like to see is more deer than Soon. If they have more deer than Soon, you are more likely to get to the sweet spot of a tsundere. More deer, not deer, dere. More dere than Soon. You know what I mean. But what respond to tsundere? Let's see. Luna, we on the same page. Yeah. Fritz Chow, in Shonen, I get tired of the always morally good MC. I feel like Deku is the perfect example of this, but at least these last years they've been doing different MCs like Denji, which is nice. I've been getting tired of some, I call them Mary Sue MCs or Gary Stu MCs. There's too many of those. Like main characters that do everything right and everybody likes. And it's a self-insert. It's clear it's a self-insert from the author. I'm like, this guy doesn't live in real life. Sorry. Let's see, Lunar says, yeah. Why would I have another? I'd rather get a yandere just for me because I know she's 100% loyal. Let's see, Noriko, OG, femboys, tomboys, pass. Also, tsunderes, no thanks. Here's the thing. Just like the tsunderes have a sweet spot, tomboys also have a sweet spot, and the sweet spot is very nice. The sweet spot of tomboys is my favorite. See, in the Azure Lane lines of Deres, tomboys Wichita, she has a bit of the tomboy going on, but also has a bit of other elements too. You know, Wichita seems inconsistent to me because she's like a sadist almost, but she's a tomboy. She's like a domineering tomboy. I don't know how I feel about Wichita. It's almost like they tried to combine two archetypes together for Wichita, but they clash. The elements clash with each other, and it's not very good. It misses the sweet spot of both. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on Wichita's character design. Huge extra question mark. So Mr. V, the most interesting thing about Tomo-chan is the voice actress in English and Japanese for one character is the same. Wow, I didn't know that. Same voice actress, huh? There is no sweet spot. The only spot is I hit a tsundere with a frying pan over and over. See, Doriko, that is the wrong way to handle a tsundere. You're missing out on what could be a very good Like, well, here's the thing. It has to be more, like I said, if the tsundere hits the sweet spot, it has to be more Durei than Soon. But that the sweet spot Durei, missing out on a good time, Nariko. Let me see. The most... Oh, wait. Where was I at? Oh, wait. Mr. V. Not a Soon fan, but Makase Kurisu is the best. Makase Kurisu. Okay, so when I think of the best tsundere, I'm trying to think of tsundere animes that hit the sweet spot for me. Wow, after seeing all the tsunderes, I cannot think of... There's too many tsunderes just crossing my mind right now. For some reason, one that sticks in my mind is Kagome from Inuyasha. But I don't know if she has moments where... Because she feels like a tsundere to me, but she is much more Durei than Tsun. She is by far much more Durei than Tsun. Yeah. Shuttle Killer. Welcome, Shuttle Killer. How are you today? Oh, the dog POV anime. Yeah, I could not watch it. It was marketed to me in a different way that made it seem like it was something else, like it was going to be fun. And you know, like imagine Dog Detective teamed up with psychotic artist detective trying to find out the secret to his murder. That's not what it was at all. That's how it was marketed to me. That's not what it was. I was disappointed. I will never watch that. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. Lunar. Oh, that one's so cringe. I stopped on episode 4 because I couldn't take it anymore. We don't talk about the dog POV animation. I see why. It was marketed to me differently on a YouTube channel. So I was scrolling through a YouTube channel, and the way they talked about it, it sounded fun. And then I could not get through the first episode. That was crap. See, I mean, it is Pride Month. Oh, gee. Yeah. Pride. Okay, Lunar. I don't know if you know this, but so this month is apparently the, what's the word I'm looking for? Rainbow Community Pride Month, which I am not a member of, so I don't celebrate. For me, it's just June. It's just June and it's summer. See, Qualda. I like Nelson, lol. Nelson, okay, Nelson actually does kind of hit the sweet spot a little bit. In Azur Lane, Nelson hits the sweet spot mainly after you oath her. She gets okay, to me, Nelson is a good tsundere. In Azur Lane's Nelson is a very good tsundere. I'll stand by Nelson. Nelson retrofit equals Step East. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I like Nelson. She was the second ship I oathed in Azur Lane. Douglas Higgins. Hello, EV1. Why, hello, Douglas Higgins. How are you today? Shoto, sup? It for real just be June, man. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, for me, it's just June. Let's see, Lunar, Rainbow, you mean the people that have eye problems and can't walk straight? No. Okay, so when I say rainbow community, I mean the men who like a banana in the tailpipe and the women who love scissors a little too much. Those are the people I'm talking about. Yeah. See, Yukikaze, Jan Kowalski. Yukikaze is a good example. She's so sweet after Oath. I do not Oath Yugi. I've never actually used Yukikaze seriously in Azure Lane. Like for me, my favorite tsundere is. Oh wait, my favorite tsundere is Nelson. There aren't that many prominent tsunderes in Azure Lane though. Hammond is technically a tsundere. Yeah, Hinai Kimono. Hammond is technically a tsundere. Or tsundere. Shoto. I like that loading screen of Amagi, Tosa, and Katsurugi. Wait, which one? Okay, wait. I need to find that loading screen and wait till it shows up again. Let's see. Let me see. What's your favorite DD? Mine is Kawakaze. Okay, my favorite destroyer. I have two favorite destroyers. One exclusively for utility, and the other because she's fun to use. She's just not very applicable to most of the content in Azure Lane. Stephen Potter is the most useful destroyer if you are an Eagle Union main. And well, if you are an Eagle Union main and you use carriers heavily, Stephen Potter is the most. She brings more utility than like most ships could ever dream of in the game. And then the other destroyer I like is Alan M. Sumner, who she's fun to use because of the extra AA gun. It's just there's not really much practical use to her. See, let me see. Okay, so my ship's affinity is way down. I'm just gonna go over here and grind something. And let me see. Actually, okay, so I'd be willing to spend 100 of these just to get one more out of these. Okay, let me see. Oh no, what I want is this one. Yes, here we go. And skip that. Let me see. I know I made a joke of them because they are not straight guys. Okay, that's what you mean. I get it. I get it now. Let's see. Katsurugi looks really different compared to all the other ships. Katsurugi, yeah, she does. Let's see. I use extra. Oh, means LG. Yes. Yes, I do. That's the community I'm in. Age extra. If you are in U.S., if you are in the loop about U.S. social media, that's everywhere right now. See, here we go. Jace, OG, he means have their special month because they need a month to say to everyone they are gay. Like, why? And it go to everyone and or I don't go to everyone and say I'm straight. Yeah. It's extra. Yukikaze skins are also good one of my favorite DD. Show killer. To be fair, it's not the LGB messing up the community. It's the T. T is okay. So you know what the truth is about all that? Wait, hold a sec. Qualda says it's just woke agenda, bro. Don't think about it too hard. Haha. Oh, he got a gem commission. Lucky. Yes, I did get the gem commission. Lucky AF. Well, I actually did get one earlier today, and it gave me 50 gems. And I was like, that's the most. That's one of the best. No, that's the second most gems I got, I think. No, third most gems I got. Okay. That's a good amount of gems. See, he didn't even acknowledge it. I was like, well, here's the thing. Most of the time I get those, I have gotten quite a few of those gem commissions, and most of the time I get no gems. The overwhelming vast majority of the time I've done those, I got no gems. So I'm like, if I get the gems, then I may acknowledge it, but I got no gems. Let's see. See, Shoto, 2 every day, lol. Not so luck for me since it's normal. Let's see. What's the T in LGBTQ? Tungsten TNT. Now, are you trolling? Are you trolling me over here? Qualda, he ballin', lol. This meta won't drop. I'm at 60k points. Wow, I got let's see. I want to say 2, maybe 3 drops of U556 meta already. I'm not even at, I don't believe I've crossed 50k or 55k points. I need to double check that. See, I saw the Rainbow Diversity Policy Month poster at work and told people it was funny. Eskimo is my favorite DD, but I won't ever use her one skin because it removes her EX lines, which are amazing. Her whole character changes post-oath in the best ways. I've never used it. I've never bought a skin for actually any DD really, but I don't know about her lines. I'll have to take a look at that. Ayush Extra. Wait, is it trans? Yeah, that is what it is. Are you trolling, Ayush Extra? I can't help but wondering if you're trolling. Let's see. Kenai Komodo. Z46 is one of my favorite because she's the only AA-ish ship for Iron Blood. Actually, Nuremberg is the AA ship of Iron Blood. If you really want an AA ship for Iron... And Nuremberg is a top-tier waifu to me. I'm like... Okay, I like Nuremberg. She's the light cruiser. Nuremberg is one of my favorite waifus. I tried using her for a while, but her damage is too low to justify using her. Unless you are absolutely trying to take Iron Blood into a plain hell. She can help Iron Blood survive World 12 and 13, but it's a struggle. See, Lunar, yeah, they changed their... Yes, Lunar is right, Ayush Extra. Lunar is right. See, Jan Kowalski's E46 has bad AA. Leipzig is good for that. Leipzig is all right for AA. She is. It's just Nuremberg is the AA carry of Iron Blood. And a top tier waifu. I've got a couple instances where I had an oath ring and I was thinking of oathing her, but I just, I was like, it would be a waste in terms of performance. It would be such a waste because Nuremberg is so weak. It's hard to even justify using Nuremberg unless AA is absolutely paramount. Yeah. Leipzig is good for that. Z46 is very cute. See, Poi, I mean, Udachi has great skins, including a great O skin. Kara also has a solid skin. Let me see. Uh-oh. There we go. I just jumped right into that. Okay. I'll do this. Nuremberg is a good ship, actually. Survives the battle, unlike Deutschland. Yeah, that's the thing. So, you know, Nuremberg, her survivability is good. Her anti-air is incredibly good for Iron Blood. It's just her damage output is... that's the one thing. I really hope of all the ships that Iron Blood has that could get a retrofit that would make them actually decent. Nuremberg is at the top of my list. Bismarck was at the top of the list, but now I'm like Nuremberg. Of all the elite ships, anyway, if she got a retrofit, she would actually be amazing. Like she might even give Sandy a run for her money. If she can, well, let me phrase that: Sandy a run for her money, but only with regards to teaming her up with Iron Blood. Please retrofit Nuremberg, Manju. That like I said, with Wasp and Nuremberg, those two top tier waifu ships, what they have done to them is criminal. Absolutely criminal. See, there are so many DDs. I think all DDs are my favorite. See, Hinai Kimono, only AA Destroyer. I mean, technically, if we're going on AA Destroyers, I mean, there is Alan M. Sumner, who has a whole extra AA Ghost gun. Alan M. Sumner is the AA Destroyer of Destroyers. I knew I should have cleared that area and gotten that box. There was a gold part in that box. I was like, I can't let the possibility that box has a gold part escape. Uh-oh, here we go. See, OG, you are so wrong about Nuremberg. How so? You mean her damage output being so low? It is low. Well, here's my thing. When I compare damage output to ships, what I mean by low is compared to other ships you could replace her with. So, like, compared to other Iron Blood ships you could replace Nuremberg with, yeah, her damage output is insignificant. Let's see. Which one of these has got to go? Oh, this one. Definitely this one. Okay. See, imagine using sirens in battle. One day, maybe. I'm wondering if the sirens actually do more damage to all other ships that are not sirens. Like 15% damage to all ships that are not sirens. And then you try to use them in Operation Siren, and they're just weak against Operation. That would be funny to me. I'm just shooting from the hip of ideas, though. Like, it would be funny if they were more effective in the main campaign. It was like a total reverse. Just something I think about. Anyway. Hey, Nakamoto. Love how Nuremberg. Wonder why you haven't violated her and is disappointed you have. I mean, here's the thing. Oh, you love how Nuremberg wonders why Shiki Khan hasn't violated her and is disappointed when he doesn't. Yes, that is Nuremberg in a nutshell. Like, Nuremberg, one of my favorite comments in the Avrara server. Oh, wait, let me see if it's still there. Because it was like, oh, wait, hold on a second. Let me see if that comment is still there in the Avrara server. I'm going to go to Nuremberg, and I'm going to look at her comments real fast. Yeah, Nuremberg, she secretly wants Shiki Khan to just take her. And then Shiki Khan's all polite and like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm so glad you're in good health. You know, if you need anything. And she's like, please just, She has very intense desires. She just doesn't want to express them. She wants them to be thrust upon her. Pun intended. Lunar, I want the twins. Or twins battlecruiser Scharnhorst and Gneisenau to get retrofit. You know, I imagine here's the thing is I imagine Scharnhorst could get a very mean retrofit. I imagine Scharnhorst would get a very mean retrofit if she got retrofitted today, because now a lot of people know her history. So Scharnhorst will get like, oh wait, hold on a second. I have rewards to collect. And I'm up to spec. Okay. Also, I need to double check something. Because I am still working on FDG's Fate Simulation. And it has been taking me a really long time. That's what she said. Hold on a second. Right there. There we go. Okay, where is Nuremberg? There she is. Where were the comments? People who don't have Nuremberg. Okay, I don't think it's here anymore. It must have been one of those instant. Heart-shaped what? The comments in a lot of these like comment sections they feel very strange to me sometimes, but I mean, what can you do? Those thighs are worth dying for. Dang it. Okay. Those thighs are now my religion. Longest serving major warship of the Kriegsmarine was Nuremberg. Yeah, I do remember she got sold to the Soviets, or, you know, not sold, handed over to the Soviets. Wait, what is her other skin? Oh, that's very wholesome. Huh. Okay. I don't remember what the comment was. There was a comment in there that I found outrageously hilarious. I cannot remember what it was. I will. Anyway. Say by day I relate to art. Ayush Extra. You might want to get that checked. Just saying. Hinai Komodo, Iron Blood Destroyer. I think you're a troll. Ayush Extra, it seems to me like you're trolling me. I can't help but question if you're trolling me. Hinai Komodo, Iron Blood Destroyer. Let's see. I hope someday we finally get Sheer, the best Iron Blood, or in real life, Iron Blood battleship, Mr. V says. Really? Nuremberg, so criminally underrated. Sorry, OG, but you're wrong in that one. Nuremberg carried me more than I want to say. Well, I used Nuremberg in my Iron Blood fleet for a long time. I used her for a very long time. Because I was like, she was able to handle the anti-air for a lot of the, a lot of the, let me see, hold on one second. And let me see. Okay. Sorry, I this is the first time ever I've had to boot somebody. Don't take it personal. It's just I can't have this on my channel. You're saying some risque stuff. I had to boot you. And by risque, I mean stuff that could get my channel banned. Don't take it personal. You just had to go. Iron Blood Destroyer. Where was I at? Let's see. Let's see, Nuremberg carried me more than I want to say. For that, you can use bullets in your fleet. Typing on phone is fun. It is quite fun, actually. This phone, I can actually do so much just using my phone. Yeah, this is what makes streaming Azure Lane very easy. Okay, see. Nope, Gneisenau could get a retrofit. Gneisenau was planned to get modernized and get dual 380 Bismarck guns. Gneisenau was first in line. Scharnhorst was not even planned at that point. Yeah, Scharnhorst for me seems to be like, I don't know. Scharnhorst has the battle record is my thing. Like, I mean, they have, keep in mind, they do have ships that have actually, I see what you mean though. Like if they retrofitted, yeah, if they, what kind of retrofit would that look like? Oh, I got action points I needed. That's perfect. I guess I could keep going. Thank you, Akashi. One of the few times I appreciate you for taking only the stuff I get from Operation Siren and not taking my money. Oh wait, I need to change this so I can actually see the ships. There we go. Okay, where was I at? Actually, what did I need to do here left in Operation Siren? I'm going to consume that because my offense is still tragically low. Okay, I need to use both of these. There we go. Anyway. For that, you can just use Bullens in your fleet. Let's see, Lunar. Typing on phone is fun. Where was I at? The real disappointment is Regensburg dies all the time. That's true. Regensburg is disappointingly weak. Okay, I'll just say this. Here's my thing is this. I like Nuremberg. It's just, of all the ships you could replace Nuremberg with, oftentimes you will find something better in the Iron Blood arsenal. Find something much better. Even against anti-air. All you have to do is just use, if you use Graf Zeppelin and just equip her with, like, fighters, like any true super fighter, you also get incredibly good results without having to even think about the anti-air all that much, really. I think I did use Nuremberg to get my Iron Blood fleet through World 12 a couple times. Anyway. Wrong. Longest serving ship was the Type 21 sub, Binaler, served until 1980s and is now a museum in Guttenhafen. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. I just sort of tried to sling a German accent on there. Weser Elbe Nuremberg action. Naughty, naughty. Let's see. Yeah, Shear is a D-Land class. She fought so much that she literally wore out her guns from firing so much. So, Deutschland class Shear. I do remember reading about her. I know I need to read more about her story though. See, Hinai Kimono, I want them to have a retro for Bullens that turn them into normal units and make it exorbitant cost to retro. I would probably not use those. I mean, especially if it's an absorbent cost and I don't know. Do you even get like fleet tech out of those? I don't see that much of appeal to those. See, extremely rare. Akashi being nice. This is very true. She's usually terrible. I'm wondering if Akashi's going to be nice to me this round as well. But I have my doubts. Yeah, Shear was like, I am the minigun now. Damn. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, note to self. I must read up on Admiral Shear later. Because I do remember reading about her like she existed. Let me see. Battleship. Let me look up this ship. German cruiser Admiral Shear. Deutschland class heavy cruiser. Completed in 1934. Admiral Shear saw heavy service with the German Navy, including deployment to Spain during the Spanish Civil War, where she bombarded the port of Almeria. Her first operation during World War II was a commerce raiding operation into the southern Atlantic Ocean. She also made a brief foray into the Indian Ocean. During the operation, she sank 113,223 gross registered tons of ship. Wow, that's a lot of shipping. That's like no joke levels of shipping, making her the most successful capital ship surface raider of the war. I'll be damned. Following her return to Germany, she was deployed to northern Norway to interdict shipping to the Soviet Union. She was part of the abortive attack on convoy PQ-17 and conducted Operation Wunderland, a sortie into the Kara Sea. After returning to Germany at the end of 1942, she served as a training ship until the end of 1944, when she was used to support ground operations against the Soviet Army. She moved to Kiel for repairs in March 1945, where she was capsized by British bombers in a raid on 9th April 1945 and partially scrapped. The remainder of her wreck was buried when the inner part of Kiel Dockyard was filled in after the war. Oh, so half of her wreck is still there. Not partially scrapped, so maybe less than half. It says she was partially scrapped. Wow. That is an impressive amount of shipping just sunk. That's a lot of shipping. Her career was sinking shipping, and business was good. Deutschland class. Deutschland Lutzow, Admiral Graf Spee, and Admiral Scheer. Okay, so yeah, she'll look like either Deutschland Lutzow, Graf Spee. She'll probably look like the sister of one of those. I would welcome that. I named Akashi after Oath. Well, yeah, I mean, you do you, man. Noriko. And Deutschland was the only one that had a beautiful bridge, not a Death Star bridge. A Death Star bridge. That's an interesting way of describing, you know, the bridge of a ship. And I know exactly what you mean. The Bullen Retro should be added during the next April Fool's Day. That would actually... I'm wondering if... Because you know what I'm wondering if is... Are we going to get... I'm hoping next Halloween we get another pirate ship. But I notice they always add the weird stuff on April Fool's Day or Halloween. We get something weird. I wonder if we get Wasp 2 when we get the next US event. Wasp was also a Essex class. Huh. I would welcome a Wasp 2, but I'm okay, the two ship thing. I just hope they don't abuse that. I hope Manju decides not to abuse the two ship thing. I hope that's not too much to ask. Maybe I'm kidding myself, though. Who knows? Just a thought. Deutschland had the old bridge design, what I still think was nice, and Graf Spee and Scheer had the triangle weird Death Star bridge. See, Shoto, add the 1000 Sunny from One Piece next. Queen Anne's Revenge. Yeah, that's the ship I want introduced into Azure Lane on next Halloween. I want Queen Anne's Revenge, Blackbeard's pirate ship. That's the most famous pirate ship in history. And I hope, you know what we could have, though, if they introduce that? You know what we could have? You know what we could have is we could have a whole, like if we get, let's say we get 2 pirate ships. We could have a whole pirate ship fleet of, like a whole pirate ship submarine fleet. And I'm wondering how that's going to perform in Azure Lane. But I imagine if one of them, we just need one to be a pirate submarine buffer. That would be beautiful. Instead of submarines, you just have a bunch of pirate ships. Ghost pirate ships show up to support your ships, just dishing out ammo. dishing out cannonballs. We need Luffy's ship, a One Piece Azure Lane collab on Halloween. That would actually probably sell well. There's about 47 Essex-class ships. There's still a lot of content in the future for Eagle Union. Yeah, Eagle Union, we built so many ships in World War II. We could probably, Eagle Union alone could keep Azure Lane going for a very long time. Okay, wait, did I hit up this Akashi? Let me just go see what she has to buy. Oh, got trapped. Oh no, I didn't mean to click that one. Never mind. I guess I'll fight. Anyway, let's see. Zwei, Deuce, Tree, upcoming, bruh. Oh gosh. I hope not. I hope not, because I want the new historical ships. I want original historical ships. I hope that's not too much to ask. See, add the HMS Interceptor from Pirates of the Caribbean. Add the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean if we're going the Caribbean route. So it could also be the Golden Hind, Real Drake's ship, also super famous pirate ship. That would be nice. Don't say pirate ships, say galleons. Pirate ship. Or you could use, the official term is privateer. I'm engaging in privateer. What's your profession? You know what a pirate back then would have said? He said, I'm a privateer. There is nothing here good. Except for this, actually. If it's... Okay, it's not offense, but I'll take it. And if I just want Eagle Union blank in the future, give me Iron Blood superiority. I'm just saying, if they go the full Eagle Union route, there's going to be a lot of Essex class carriers to cover, and a lot of Clevelands. There's going to be a lot of Clevelands. I'll welcome all the Clevelands. And all the Essex class carriers. Not to mention Midway, of course. There is Midway too, which we don't have yet. Which one of these has to go? Dang, it is getting late. I'm going to have to call this stream out. Like, I was supposed to end the stream like 40 minutes ago, and I still kept going. Okay, so how about this? I'm going to knock out one of these, one more of these corrosive zones, and then I'm calling it a night. Okay, I'm going to knock out this one. If add more than pirate ships, adding HMS Victory or USS Constitution would be really cool. You know, USS Constitution. Yeah, absolutely. That ship has an incredible service record also. USS Constitution and HMS Victory I would also welcome. Dang. USS Constitution, 100%. Galveston, a Cleveland-class CL, was later turned into a missile CL, so you are maybe? Cool. You know, there's actually, I know that most of the Clevelands didn't see, like, any real intensive combat, like, because they knocked out, Azure Lane, when the dev makers, they seem to take the most combat experienced ones and made those Clevelands. I think there's two Clevelands that are missing. There's and one of them I believe is named Vincennes. Like it would be Vincennes 2 effectively. Cleveland class light cruisers. Let me just look up their names to be sure. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Cleveland, Columbia, Montpelier, Denver, Amsterdam was another one. She got turned into Independence. Amsterdam became USS Independence. Santa Fe was another one, and Tallahassee. And Birmingham, we have Birmingham. So we don't have Santa Fe or Tallahassee. Actually, no, we do have Tallahassee. She became USS Princeton. Okay. Birmingham. We don't have USS Mobile and USS Vincennes. Okay, so there is a Cleveland named Vincennes. So if we got this Cleveland, it would effectively be Vincennes 2. Pasadena. What did Pasadena do? Yeah, Pasadena did not see much use. Also, Vincennes, let me see. Vincennes actually fought in the Mariana Islands and the Philippines and Formosa and Leyte Gulf. And Formosa again. And Japan and Okinawa. Okay, I think Vincennes was the one I was thinking of. What about Mobile? What did Mobile do? Yeah, Mobile actually had a very active career also. Yeah, there are some Clevelands that... Azure Lane, to be fair, knocked out the most combat experienced Clevelands already, being Cleveland, Columbia, Montpelier, Denver, Birmingham, and Biloxi. But there's still like a bunch of Clevelands that are missing. There's also a Houston. So there's a Houston Cleveland. So we would possibly get Houston 2. Topeka. Springfield. Yeah, some of these got converted into guided missile cruisers. Yeah, USS Vincennes, the Cleveland class, had an active history. This is the moment where OG ignores us for Clevelands. I did not ignore you. I was just occupied. My love of Cleveland's temporarily blinded me, but I have returned. Where was I at? Wait. If add more than pirate ships, adding HMS... Okay, I read that already. Shoto Cools. Douglas, loading screen Haven. Noriko, galleons. Okay, let's get the first Enterprise. The HMS USS Enterprise. Oh, that would be interesting. Enterprise is one day just chilling there, and suddenly two other Enterprises come out of nowhere, and they are like, they pull a whole Mufasa on her. They come out of the clouds, and they say, "My daughter, we are proud of you. You carried on our name well." Lunar, if they add a galleon in Halloween, I hope it's Botafogo, the strongest galleon in the world. Okay, I have to look this up. I learned so much naval history just from this one stream. No, wait, Botafogo. Fogo. Galleon. Galleon ship, Botafogo. Okay. Nicknamed the Botafogo, was a Portuguese galleon built in the 16th. That thing is huge. That's what she said. You know, let me see this. And Botafogo, aka Spitfire, was a Portuguese galleon built in the 16th century around 1530, considered the biggest, most powerful warship in the world by Portuguese, Castilian, and Italian observers at the time. Dang. Portuguese weren't messing around. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of guns. It's a giant floating wooden gun carriage. I'll be damned. Ara Price. You know what? That would actually be awesome if they made her an Ara. Yeah, Ara Enterprise comes out of ancient history to greet present day Enterprise. That would sell. See, Little Rock is the one that is still around today as a museum. The Brooklyn girls are the ones missing combat important CLs. Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point, actually. Poor Brooklyn girls. Utkarash, hello. Hello, Utkarash. I'm actually just about to end the stream. Sorry, you just jumped in at right at the end. This stream went longer than I thought it would, because I was supposed to end it almost literally an hour ago, but I don't know. It was interesting. We got on some fun topics, and I just kept going. Oh, it looks like I got one more fight left to go. Yeah, so there's a lot of light cruisers. A lot of light cruisers that, let's say, Azur Lane could introduce and play with. Hello, showed a good stream. Oh, Utkarsh, you've been watching for 2 hours? Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I thought you just jumped in. Let's see, Lunar. A lot of people don't understand how powerful the Portuguese Navy was back in the 16th century. Back even then, the British didn't want to mess with them. Well, that's saying something. Yeah, countries that had great empires and lost them. I remember on that list, it included, let's see, Britain, France, Portugal, Spain. It's like, you know how much gold a lot of these countries collected just from their empires alone. It's like insane. Okay, I'm just gonna reorganize some stuff and then close out the stream. Let's see, got all those. Got that one, got that one, got that one. And I got this one. And let me see. I'm going to immediately get rid of all of these. There we go. All right. Well, in that case, I shall now end the stream. This has been fun. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And I wish all you Shigekons a farewell and following seas. Take it easy, guys. Here we go.